nigga.
Stop the cap.
This thing has been.
Tweaking
All right, I
on.
guess we live.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at the live on Instagram. Make sure we got it going.
I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go. We good on IG. Let me check YouTube. The Tubi. Yeah, we live on YouTube. So what's good, fellas? How was y'all weekend?
Oh man, sorry about that, man. God damn, we went down the wrong too.
It was fine. Honestly, it was a blur. I don't even remember most of my weekend. What y'all do?
Oh, nigga, we need nigga. We need some more energy out of you. Come on. Well, how was your weekend, nigga?
Man, I really don't really
nigga.
remember my
It's
weekend.
Monday. The New York Knicks
Yeah.
are world champs. The Clippers.
That nigga can't. That nigga can't say I
Unfortunately.
went to San Bernardino and stared at the Carousel Mall the whole fucking weekend. That's all I
Yeah,
did.
nigga, we need some more
Yeah,
energy
no,
out of you,
I
nigga.
watched the fights and all that. Unfortunately,
You watch that shit?
yeah, of course I did, man. That was a good card. I had to. I had no choice. Alex Pereira don't fight all the time at heavyweight, baby. I had to see that. That's all we got. So I had to watch that fight. Obviously, yeah. Unfortunately, the Knicks are world champions. It's very unfortunate to America. Yeah.
Unfortunate to America's crazy.
Shout out to the
Knicks, nigga.
shout out to the Hurricanes winning their Stanley Cup. 20-year drought over for them. So shout out to them. They won as well. A good series against the Golden Knights.
Everybody won a championship, but the Clippers, nigga. Oh, that's why you mad.
This man is just fishing for some shots to give. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He was like the first Clipper shot missed. I'm gonna just keep firing until one connects. That's what he said.
You gotta know what the target is, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm good, man. I'm happy for Jalen Brunson. I know you not. I know that ruins your whole little narrative about small guards.
Look, man.
Yeah, man.
I got a broken
You said they couldn't win without Cat being the best player, and that man scored 2 points in Game 7.
I got a broken watch in my room right now, nigga. It's right twice a day, nigga.
And his name is Randall.
Right. Look, man. We gonna get into that. I ain't gonna start getting synopsis and shit. I'll get that a little later. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool.
So let's get into that. What does this championship mean for the city of New York?
I mean, it's honestly it's massive because of the fact that that's the one team in New York that kind of brings the whole city together. Just because there's so many Mets fans in New York, so it's not really it's not the same impact as the Yankees winning the title.
Yeah, nobody's the Nets fan.
The who? Come on, dog. Come on now, dog.
You know I'm trolling.
We're not. Well, I ain't trying to do the Nets like that right now. That's just unfortunate. It's rude. I'm trolling. You know I wouldn't trip. I think we all kind of thought the Nets had a good thing going when they got KD in them. I think we thought like they would fall backwards at some point, and it just didn't happen for them. But it was never going to be a net town. That's just not something that's going to happen. It's not realistic. The history of the Knicks is too vast for that city to kind of forget about. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm happy for the players of the Knicks. But yeah, for the city, that's massive. I can only imagine what it's like right now being in New York. It's insane.
What about you, Randall?
Man, you know what? I'm fucking this up. I'm fucking this up. I really want to. I was gonna play a little. Let's see if I make sure I got the right thing. Hold on. This is how I feel about New York City right now, nigga. And I'm not even from New York. I'm happy for the niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Like to see the love that city came together, man. It made you appreciate this moment from Jadakiss. I'm gonna turn the blast off. Hope you can hear it. Yeah. You understood this when they won the chip, nigga. You understood it. You understood Jada when they won the chip. if you've never visited New York a day in your life, and I know we all have, but if you've never visited New York a day in your life, you understood that clip. if you have visited New York before in your lifetime, you understand when you get off of JFK, you go outside, there's an energy to that city that's probably unmatched. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it tall.
As soon as you hit that bridge, that shit look crazy.
You know, I remember the first time I went out there, and I got there 6 o'clock in the morning the first time I went out there. And I'm talking
about perfect time.
But that's 3 o'clock in the morning for me. And I'm talking about when I got outside, all of a sudden I was awake. There's something in the air about that city that you can really appreciate. For them to go, 53 years? 53 years, yeah. And have all that heartbreak from Reggie Miller to Michael Jordan to Hakeem Olajuwon to Shaquille O'Neal to just constantly just heartbreak. Patrick Ewing missing layups.
Layup was bad. He should have dunked that.
That might be one of the most iconic misses of all time.
I thought Josh Hart did the same thing. I was like, oh my God, is this like history repeating itself? I was like, oh my God.
I thought about Josh Hart.
And Fox said, don't worry, I got us.
Right?
Hold my beer. I got you.
Fox is out there like the nigga on what was his name on the movie with Shaq, Blue Chips?
Blue Chips. He's my guy. Tony's my guy. You shut up. You shut up. He's my guy.
And so what it means for New York, man, it means a lot because, you know, them fans been through a lot. I actually thought I would be hating on their fans a lot more when they won. But I felt good for their fans, man. I'm happy for niggas like Spike Lee. Like, to see Spike Lee looking like he did, I'm like, okay, this feels a little different for them. I can't hate on a fan base that feels like that. Now, all these niggas who come in and all of a sudden now, I even feel good for Stephen A. because I know how much of a New York Knicks fan he was.
Almost flipped off the camera. Don't bring that up.
I was like, you can see when they flipped to him and I saw that smile on his face, I said, oh, that nigga. I said, you got to, look, as a sports fan, you got to love that for them niggas like that. Because that nigga's old too. He's like only seen heartbreak. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think it's great for the city of New York, man. They calling this the reverse 9/11. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, we know who did both of them. So it's pretty
I was gonna make a 9/11 joke earlier when you said you flew into New York at 6 a.m. I was like, oh, that's terrorist o'clock. But I figured that was gonna be a little bit too far. But you opened the door for 9/11, so fuck it. On my end, I was very much like Cameron. That's the reason why it may have felt like I was hating on the team, because New York is, you know, if anything's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong in New York when it comes to, you know, NBA basketball. I guess now we could say it's gonna happen in LA with the Clippers. But those two franchises are kind of similar, where they just have really bad fortune and bad luck. And so after everything is completed, I am happy for them. I'm super happy for the city. Obviously, I got a ton of people from there, from the tri-state area in general. When they won, my phone blew the fuck up. I've gotten all the text messages, all the fucking animated gifts. Like, they're truly happy as a city. Like, everyone in the city has ditched their New York attitude for like 48 to 72 hours. And that's a great thing. I wish I was actually there so I could actually embrace New York kindness. Because I know it doesn't exist that much, but in situations like this, or like post 9/11 and like big shit, like that city will actually show some kindness. So I'm happy for them. But I was begrudgingly excited for them earlier because I just felt like something could go wrong.
Yeah, man, they've always been my comp for the Raiders, and that's why I'm mad they won, because I was like, damn, there goes my Raiders comp. They were literally like, they're just like the Raiders to me. They're like, y'all ain't won in decades. Y'all act like y'all been a pillar of the league for years, and we haven't been doing nothing. Just been around here kind of getting somewhere. We might make the playoffs, might go to a final, don't mean we're gonna win it. You know, like
right.
That's kind of how I always looked at it. Now they won, and now I gotta look at the Raiders with even more disgust. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Well, you keep choosing losing franchises, niggas. Switch up.
Look, if New York If New York can win, why can't the Raiders? It just shows it can be done.
I mean, right now they're fine as far as the trajectory looks decent, but yeah, we'll see about that. A lot of what they usually do don't work out. Well, a lot of what the Knicks usually do don't work out. If you had told me they would win a title under Dolan, I'd have been like, "You crazy." I didn't think I couldn't see it.
Look, me and my pops had a long conversation about 2 hours. We was talking about this shit. Was going back and forth, and we'll get into it out, and I'll explain. But there's a lot of fortunate behavior that happened for the Knicks to win, and it could happen for the Raiders. It could happen for the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It just takes a lot.
Ass backwards. You can't fall ass backwards into a player who's being underserved like Jalen Brunson, who will then also still take another pay cut. I don't think in the NFL that's as likely to happen.
Jalen took $113 million cut.
He's not taking another one. He's not going to take another pay cut.
Well, he ain't never going to pay for nothing again in his life in New York. So I think financially he's set.
Someone asked me and said, "So do you think it's worth it him taking $100 million pay cut for the championship?"
Nope.
I said, "Fuck no, fuck that ring." Hey, that is still the stupidest decision I've seen in a very, very long time. But we'll get this. Well, off the court, on the court, we'll get to that. Yeah. We'll get to the stupidity on the court.
All right. So did the Knicks win the championship, or did the Spurs lose it?
I'll let Randall start this off. Go ahead.
I mean, can't both things be true? Can't both things be true at the same time?
I don't think they can in this series, but I'll let you go.
Not in this scenario, no.
No, this is the reason why this question is so applicable.
I'm trying to get my diplomatic shit on before I start murdering niggas on this subject. I think they're both a little true. I mean, considering the fact that the Spurs had a double-digit lead every game. Every game. They had a lead in every game in under 2 minutes outside of one. Every game. So of the 5 games they played, they had to lead in under 2 minutes. 4 games, and they lost 3 of them. But the Knicks had to do
No, Randall. All 5 games, they had a lead with 2 minutes left in the game.
Oh, I couldn't remember if they did. I was watching the game, and I was like, did they have a lead?
All 5 games.
Every fucking game. What? Every fucking ball.
Honestly, you saw my text messages. They were getting long because I was watching the game like, these niggas are like, they're worse they can't get right. Antonio. Worse they can't, like, hey, every game it was the same exact script for them. And I just
it was like fucking Broadway.
You have to give New York credit, like as much as I'm going, yeah.
It was Globetrotters versus Generals. You know who's winning no matter what was happening. It was crazy.
I gotta give New York some credit because they had to make these shots. They had to make that tip in. They had to do some shit, right? So you got to give them the credit that they deserve to be able to fight through that adversity and not tuck their tails and go hide somewhere when you're down 20 in the fourth quarter. When you're down 18 in the first half of the first game. When you're down 7 in the second game. When you're down 13 in the third game. It goes on and on and on, right? You got to give them credit for not going, damn, this ain't our night. Because a lot of times when you get asked, you be like, this ain't our night. They kept fighting along with some.
You want me to go, Cam, or you want to rebuttal this shit?
I'm gonna let you go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
This nigga got to talk about Michelle Obama today, and he turned into Barack. I don't know what the fuck happened. What the fuck is going on?
I'm just trying to give a chance, man.
Nah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Hey, and my nigga Randall's a Gemini. Tomorrow's Tupac birthday. What the fuck is going on here right now? No, when they say
I'm happy for New York, man. I'm glad
when they say Gemini's got 2 sides, this is what the fuck they talking about. Because there's no way in hell that my boy Randall, that I know
war energy right now. That's what
this year, 2026, I officially have known Randall for 30 years. This year. This nigga has played ball at all levels except professionally. He's coached multiple CIF championships, and he saw this game, this series of games, and said the Knicks earned it? What's going on here?
Oh, my God. Yeah, no.
These niggas gave up 18, 16, 15, 29. Yo! Hey, Victor Wembanyama's middle name should be Cough Up. Because that's what them niggas did. They coughed up every fucking game. Hey, Randall, if I told you as a coach, I said, every single game you play over the next 5, you will be up with 2 minutes left. What do you think your record would be?
4.
What do you think your record would be with the least talented team you coached? What would your record be?
3-2.
All right then.
With a good team, I'm 5-0. With an average team, I'm 4-1.
All right then. They should have had Greg Popovich walk them niggas the trophy over. God damn. You can't give it to these motherfuckers like that and think that they earned it. No. They gave them games up. You 29 points? That's a 30 ball. These niggas shot like 93-point shots at the end of that game. What the fuck? Nah, the Spurs said, here you go. The Spurs was listening to Hove in the locker room. Welcome to the They was doing that. There's no fucking way. This nigga De'Aaron Fox, after he fucked up, De'Aaron Fox, well, I mean, I just thought, we could be up 3.
Hey.
You dumbass nigga. What are we talking about? You could be up 3. What are we talking about? Are you trying to win or are you trying to be up 3?
I saw him, and I'm not gonna say the name, but people know who he is because he is a former NBA basketball player and professional basketball player overseas for 15 plus years. One of my kids I coach. He commented on like ESPN and some shit. And said, like, I had commented, and we had the exact same thing. And I swear, I commented, and he came right after me, and I saw his. It was like, you learned this in middle school. No, dog, you learned this in middle school. And the first thing he said, oh, dog, we learned this in middle school. He like, nah, dog, we learned this in middle school. Like, no. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for you to run your silly ass down there and take that layup. Unless you're scared to get fouled.
They're literally, even if you're like, oh, well, I thought I had space. Yeah, stupid. That means you got space to dribble down the baseline, milk more clock, get fouled, and take your free throws.
That nigga should have been running around that place for all the chance he gets.
You're supposed to be one of the fastest people in the league with the basketball in your hands, and that's what you do? You slow up so you can try to get the foul, and then don't embellish it? You don't sell it? Okay, so he fouled you. Embellish that shit, nigga. Go to the ground. He didn't even act like he got fouled. He act like, well, got blocked. Back on the court. Okay, look. I text Randall I text Triune maybe 4 minutes into the third of that game, and what I say? What I say? What I text you? I text this nigga Triune and I said, these niggas gonna lose this game. And this was with like 4 minutes into the third of game 4. I was like, they fell in love with the 3. They just chucking up threes. They gonna lose this lead and they gonna lose this game.
I quote, how many threes are these niggas gonna shoot? These niggas are gonna lose this game.
Like what? I could just see it. They were settling for jump shots. Like they just assumed as soon as, and this was the downfall of the Spurs, and this is why they lost the series. And you can blame this on maybe Vic doesn't have enough cardio. You can blame it on the construction of the team. You could even try to go with the fact that this was just the one team that was perfectly structured as far as bigs and wings to stop the Spurs. Which, if you want to make that argument, sure, fine. Go right ahead. Knock yourself out. But they just abandoned any type of pick and roll that would lead anybody to go to the basket. Nobody ever really tried to go after Brunson. Nobody ever tried to just say, I can get to the cup, except the 20-year-old rookie who's not getting enough time on the ball. You talking about, we need De'Aaron Fox so he could facilitate. Facilitate what, nigga? All he's done is brick shots, throw turnovers late, and not actually use his speed and quickness to get to the cup. So what is he facilitating? Oh, he's injured. Then don't play him. If he's got this high ankle sprain and he's still dealing with it, then don't play him. And one of the homies that I respect, a manager of many players, said, well, look, bro, you got to think about it, bro. If they don't play him, they gonna lose them for good. We in the finals, nigga. You think I give a fuck? You want this nigga to be mad on the bench with a ring? Because I think he would take that. Now, if you want to say, hey, Harper missed those free throws at the end of the game, he missed the layup, I don't give a fuck. Because at least Harper was trying. At least Harper's going to the bucket, and at least Harper's playing with some type of fire and passion, and Fox is not playing with that. He's taking scared jump shots. He's dribbling out the clock. He's taking the air out the ball without having the same offensive gravity as a Brunson. So when he's even making a move to the basket, they're not even trying to trap him. They weren't even trying to make moves to break. So he's just making bad decisions because it's inherently in him, because he's a former Sacramento King. I understand that. You came from a terrible place, but so's Mike Brown. And Mike Brown made way smarter decisions as this went on than you did.
Crazy.
It was mind-boggling to watch them. And you could literally see it happen in the last game too, because I want to say with around 5-6 minutes left, they just stopped giving Harper the ball. And they put the ball in the hands of Fox, and it was bad possession after bad possession after bad possession.
The game before that, they took Harper out.
Yeah.
And then with 8 minutes ago, they took him out the game. And then 3 minutes ago, they put him back in the game and made him stand in the corner. Nigga, what? Hold on. So Cam, I text Tryon, and this is in the fourth quarter. I text the group chat. And my first thing about the game was, this coach really believes in De'Aaron Fox. I said, he really believes in it. I said, he takes the ball out the best player's hands to run a play for De'Aaron Fox. Shaking my head.
Bro, they led. Not only did they have a lead at the end of every game, they led for over 70% of the series. 70%, and you lose. You only win one game. And the last game is completely inexcusable. Brunson, shout out to you, bro. You put the team on your back. Congratulations. That's a beautiful game for you. You did what you needed to do. But if you tell me the opposing team has 5 total bench points, they have 94 points, they can't hit, nobody else is hitting shots. Cat has 2 points and 5 fouls, and you lose by 4, 94 to 90? I'm not trying to hear about what the Knicks did.
At home.
Well, I mean, that wasn't really home for them. There were so many Knicks fans in that motherfucker, bro. I don't even know if you can call that a home game. That shit was packed the fuck out with Knicks fans, bro. That was sad.
Hey, I learned something this series. Knicks fans are like Cowboy fans. They fucking travel. They are everywhere.
They travel when they think they got a chance to win.
They are everywhere. Yeah, if you bring them out the cave, they're everywhere.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I told Tryon this story. They travel, period. Because I went to a Clipper game once and almost had to fight 3 of them niggas outside the game on a Sunday afternoon. Okay, so they travel. They was in there behind me acting like it was the finals.
I didn't see this many fans at the New Jersey the Brooklyn Nets game. I didn't see this many Knicks jerseys at the Brooklyn Nets game. Like, nigga, I think they travel and they overpay when they know that.
Oh yeah, because they got money. New Yorkers.
It's a city, so they got a lot of money. All right, so let me go back. I wanted to get a lot of New York because I didn't want to discount what the niggas did. But I will say this. In my 36 years of basketball, being around basketball, playing, coaching, being a fan, I've never seen a stupider performance in my entire life.
Never.
I've never seen more stupid. That's not even the word. A more stupid performance for an entire series, my entire life. And I don't. I've never seen it.
The definition of ineptitude. It was insane.
The things it was not, like, for lack of a better term, it was malpractice the way they performed in these games. Like,
so
someone needs to be fired. And that's crazy to say that, but someone needs to be fired.
Be fired, yeah, for sure, bro. So earlier today, I had a session with the artist by the name of Rain B. Sue. Shout out to her and her husband and manager, Yellow.
Hey, shout out to Rain. Shout out to Rain.
Shout out to Rain, right? So I had a session with her earlier today, and me and Yellow were talking about the series. And I told him, I said, I feel the opposite of what other people are saying. I said, to me, this is one of the worst finals I've ever watched in my life. And this is some of the worst basketball that I've ever watched in my life. And I think that this is, despite the viewership, and I understand the viewership came by the way of the fact that it was the New York Knicks, right? So it's like the biggest media market, ton of people, whole tri-state, if you count all the people that rep the Knicks from that area. It's a lot of people. So I see why the viewership was what it was. However, if you just really look at the quality of basketball, it was extremely shitty. This is one of the worst finals I've watched in my entire fucking life.
Which doesn't make sense when you look at the conference finals in the West. The Spurs played such beautiful basketball in the conference finals and then went, what were you doing over there? Like, what happened?
Hey, look. So me and our group chat. See, we need to add Cam to the group chat. Look, we had this group chat, and I went on this rant about the coaching and about the lack of adjustment. And I kid you not, Cam. You know when they say I'm not gonna read all that type text? That's what I say. Like, nigga, you could have did am I lying, Chuck? You could have did this. Look, Cam, you could have did this to that thing. Because Try said something. Try said, well, I don't necessarily blame the coach. And I went through this long list of shit that this coach lacked in the lack of adjustments that he made. And I hate to do that to a brother. I hate to do that to a brother because we don't get the opportunities as coaches. We don't get second chances as coaches. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I hate to do that to a brother. But my God, and I told Try, I said, he was amazing in his adjustments versus OKC, but they were game to game. None of them were in game. That's why you had blowouts. Neither coach made in game during that series. Neither coach really adjusted in the game. They adjusted great because I was telling Try before that we was talking. I said these niggas are making. I said it here. I said they're making great adjustments. Both coaches every game they make a hell of an adjustment. He makes really good adjustment before the game. But coaching is really in game when you can see it and go, see, dude. That's when you have a great coach.
No, every second half he was like, damn, how do they do that? Every second half, Mitch Johnson was flummoxed.
Shell-shocked in the fight in the closing, especially in game 4. He looked fucking shell-shocked.
Oh, okay, but look, also though, I don't even know. I blame the world for the fact that I haven't played competitive ball in years. And even I know that you guard the fucking inbounder on any play. Look. You don't let the ball. And then, hey, is that the unanimous defensive player of the year guarding a 5'11" guard over 40 feet from the basket? Let me go double him.
You sound like me, Tony Try. You sound like me in that long ass text. He sound like
hey, not only that. And
they looked confused before it even got inbounded. How do you look confused for coming off a timeout?
Absolutely. Of a timeout.
When it came
out. Hey, not to mention that. So Wemby releases and goes to Brunson, and De'Aaron Fox's stupid ass follows him.
Not only that, he looks at OG and then follows.
Sure. He follows him instead of identifying the open man and getting over there and finding the angle to get to him. No, he looks at him and says, "Nah, double Brunson."
Hey, no. It's even worse. He looks at him and he doesn't fully double. He goes and goes out.
He doesn't even put his hands up. He just jogs up. Don't do nothing.
Blitz him. Don't sit there and go, But why is he guarding the inbound play? Why is he guarding OG anyway at the inbound? Why? When you're switching everything, because I know they had that conversation because they switched everything. So if you're switching, why do you have Wemby on? I want to say it was Bridges. Why do you have him on Bridges when he's clearly about to set a zipper screen?
If you're switching everything, Why the fuck don't you have someone guarding the inbounder?
De'Aaron Fox, ladies and gentlemen.
It was De'Aaron Fox, but it was also a lack of preparation in that huddle.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Hey. I'll say this too. I'm not going to put that on Mitch Johnson. He might have rolled up a clear and concise play, and them stupid ass niggas didn't understand it. De'Aaron Fox pegs me as one of them type of dudes that doesn't fucking understand things. I remember, let me say this real quick. Let me say this one real quick. You remember that episode of LeBron James on his podcast with JJ, where LeBron James said there are stars in the league that if you take a play and just flip it on the other side of the fucking court, they can't fucking run it. That's De'Aaron Fox.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
And not only that, Mike Brown said this nigga was stupid like 3 years ago.
He did.
And got fired. And he got fired.
I agree. Look, I'm not saying you're wrong. I actually agree with you in your assessment of De'Aaron Fox in this situation. The only problem I have with it is when they came out, no one knew who they were guarding.
Yeah, the whole team was.
Did they have another timeout?
No.
Can anyone Google that?
Out of the timeout. Oh, I don't. I'm not sure.
No, I think they had one left because they advanced the ball for the inbound of the last play.
Then that's Mitch Johnson's fault. Now, the person that has observed a lot of coaches, I haven't done any coaching. If your team is walking out, it's such an important play, and they look confused. Hey, give me another one. Run it big. Bring your asses in here, and let's make sure we have this play down.
He looked confused because he's the one pointing out matchups as they're going up. Hold on, and let me get this. Let me. So I do know in pro coaching, everybody on the staff has a team that they pretty much scout. So that's why they have like 6 coaches. So they'll divide it up. Everybody gets 6 teams, all the assistant coaches. And what you do is you go to their go-to out-of-bounds plays at the end of games. And so you have an idea. If they do this, we know we're going to do this. And typically, that's why you see an assistant coach typically jumping into the huddle, going boom, 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 boom. They run. So we do this, we're going to do this, this, and this, right? My only problem with that is, and I have no problem with that. My problem is when they come out the huddle, everybody's looking back at the coach like, who we guarding? And he starts going, you go there, you go there, you go there. And I'm like, you niggas didn't even talk about matchups? You had 3 minutes. You had 3 fucking minutes.
Longer than that, because there was the television timeout. Longer than that.
You called the timeout and it went to a commercial. You had 3.5 minutes of this shit. And nobody said, yo, that lets me know all you did was talk about switching. Switch everything. That's all you talked about. But you got 3 minutes to go. All right, look, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna guard him. And when you see things, there's no way you put Wemby on the guy that's gonna clearly set the screen for the best player. Because if you're switching, he's gonna end up on it. And you want Wemby in a help situation, not a guard situation.
Low key, you want Wemby at low key. They should have wanted Wemby there to help if there's a rebound situation. Because now, not only that, you got the tallest nigga on the court away from the 40 feet away from the rim.
Help.
This is why you put Wemby. You put Wemby on the weakest nigga that he can help as much off of, and you allow Wemby to play flanker. Period.
Wemby should have been guarding Jason Hart.
He should have been on Josh Hart. Yeah,
he should have been on Josh Hart. Where even if I help, I can recover. And if Josh hit a shot, he hit a fucking shot. We live with Josh hitting a shot. We don't live with an offensive tip rebound.
Mm-hmm. What's crazy? And you know what's even crazier? Even if OG ain't there, because he's so far away, Cat was right there. So Cat would have got it if OG didn't
rebound the ball.
Yeah, like it's just these niggas were so confused they couldn't even realize. Oh my God, how do you not have a small ball lineup? When the Knicks pulled a small ball lineup out, these niggas thought they saw a dog with 3 fucking eggs. They couldn't believe it.
But let's talk about they still had 2.1 seconds to go.
They had like 1.6 seconds. Yeah.
They had enough time to get a catch, dribble, and a shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They run a play. Where it's a clear back door and he becomes naked. And you could tell they didn't talk about that option in the huddle because he threw it late because he was looking at Wemby the whole time.
Well, you know.
All right, let's move on. Did Jalen Brunson deserve Finals MVP?
1,000%.
You think so?
1,000%.
1,000%.
1,000%.
You read the headlines too much for me.
Because at the end of the game, he was the actual closer. He's the reason why they actually were able to come back and win every single one of those games. He got the ball. He sparked every comeback. He's the reason why. Look at the gravity of him getting the ball made De'Aaron Fox remember he's stupid and move away from the man he's supposed to be guarding. Like, and even when they had things to try to be set up, he was figuring out every defense they were throwing at him, and he was going to get some points to help his team win regardless. It doesn't matter how many times he had to shoot and had to miss. He was consistently there. Now, yeah, OG had hot quarters, but it was hot quarters. He had a hot series for sure.
The only real bad game he had was Game 5.
But the gravity is different. The gravity is different. They're looking for Brunson. In their heads, the OG getting off was not a problem for them. They were worried about Brunson, period. And he still got his.
He got his because he shot the ball like a lot.
He had to.
The nigga shot 30%.
Shit, through 3 games, he had 81 attempts for like 30-something makes, bro. He had 81 attempts.
Yeah, I know. He had 83 points on 81 attempts. So that's still bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't a good shooting at all. But the fact that when it came down to the wire and it was like, I got to go get a bucket, and Jalen got it every time, outside of the OG tip-in, which was still led by the gravity of him getting a shot off on Wemby. Mind you, and every time late in games they tried to put Wemby on him, he got his spot and probably either made a shot or made something happen for the team, even with Wemby on.
Sure, no, he did. He did. I give him that.
I mean, I thought impact wise, I just felt OG was just solid the whole. I think he shot like 55% from the field, something crazy like that.
58% from the field, 55% from 3, and average 24 and 4.
My bad. I was
and 1.5 blocks a game.
I was telling Try in the group chat that shit. Why Jalen out here trying to shoot to be the MVP? He needs to be passing the ball to OG. You know, and I felt like that was, to me, that was I feel like it was a prisoner of the moment because he had that 45 ball.
I don't think so, man. Like every time I think back to every time I look at every run they had, it was, oh shit, Brunson's getting hot, and they got worried.
It was a prisoner moment because he had that 45 ball, and they were so impressed at that 45 ball that they forgot this nigga was shooting 28% from the field coming into this damn game. They forgot about that.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, I gotta be real. I'm not too upset that they gave it to Jalen, but I would not have been upset if they gave it to OG either. I think Jalen Brunson had a pretty bad series, to keep it honest with you. I mean, he shot extremely inefficient. In the first 3 games, for 3 quarters, he had issues getting to his spot. He had issues really deciding whether or not to attack offensively or get his other players involved. Despite them winning, I still don't think that Karl-Anthony Towns was as involved as he should have been. I think that Jalen Brunson played an okay series. I don't think that it was that great. I think what they got from OG Anunoby, they absolutely needed, and they needed those. They needed his efficiency and his defensive prowess. I think a lot of people discount the fact that he was damn near not even damn near. He was guarding 1 through 5. So,
and on top of that, a lot of them leagues was built on attacking Jalen Brunson. A lot of them leagues was like, just go at that nigga.
Absolutely,
just go at him.
absolutely.
You're gonna get over shot, go at this nigga.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Brunson didn't deserve it, but I am saying that there is another person on that team that is deserving. That's for damn sure.
Well, the real MVP is De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox is the MVP.
He should have got one in losing effort because he was really MVP. Let's keep
the definition of he's with us.
He's with us.
1,000%.
He's with us. He's with us. All right, so the big question, can the Knicks repeat?
Fuck no.
Repeat what?
The Knicks about to
Oh
be the
shit!
best team in the league next year, nigga.
Oh my god, yo! I'm not trying to go that crazy just yet.
Hey, yo,
But they're definitely not repeating.
Look.
If the East is healthy, they ain't getting back in the finals.
Hey,
So
this is what me and my pops talk about. I've been waiting for this moment to kill. So me and my pops have this conversation about these niggas. And my pop was like, well, you got to give him credit. I said, Dad, do you pick him to win next year? He goes, hell no. I go, what are you talking about then? Because I said there's a lot of fortune for both these teams to be in the finals. Neither one of these teams probably should have been in the finals. I think San Antonio peaked a year earlier than they probably should have. OKC, if Williams played, OKC wins this series. Like, right? We all, I think we can agree.
More than likely, yeah, more than likely.
More than likely,
if he's healthy, yes. If he's healthy,
San Antonio's
yes.
a year away, a year maturity away from actually winning that series versus OKC when they're fully healthy, right? Like we know there's an infatuation process. The Knicks are lucky Holly ain't hurt. They lucky Jason Tatum wasn't himself. It's a lot. They lucky Embiid isn't good. Isn't healthy.
Yeah.
Like they're the 6th or 7th best team in the league. And
let's be honest. So keep it a being with you. If this team is healthy, I think they beat them too. And this is why I feel like the Spurs almost were double agents. Because I think the Wolves beat the Knicks in the series.
Hey,
I think the biggest thing that the Spurs just didn't have was what's up?
Denver beats New York in a series.
That's a great series, but I agree. If they're healthy, they beat them too. Like it's like every team that could have eliminated the Knicks eliminated themselves. It was cannibalism, and they just took over.
And Fred Van Vliet is they're in Houston. They beat them in the series. I just call it what I see, man. I just say it that way. And Fred is healthy.
The problem is I had to think about it. The problem is I had to go, well.
Hey, I'm kidding. Hey, if we keeping it real, the Lakers would take the Knicks to 6-7 games. What are we talking about here?
Let's be real. Let's be real. The Lakers healthy are taking a lot of folks. Yeah.
Hey, I'll go one step further. Cam go like this. If the Clippers are healthy, they beat them in the series.
Yeah,
if the Clippers are healthy, they beat them niggas. I'm sorry, it is what it is.
I mean, on paper, sure, but I don't trust these niggas.
If Golden State can get anybody,
if Golden State had Jimmy Butler, I'm taking them in the series. I'm taking them in the series. I'm taking them in the series.
Shot besides Jimmy and Steph.
Yeah. Hey, I'm taking them in the series just because Steph gonna be playing in the Garden, and we know what he does in the Garden.
Oh my God! Could you imagine?
We know
they ain't got nobody on. What they gonna do? Put Alvarado on Steph? What are they gonna do with Steph? Yeah, like what? Steph is smoking their fruits, nigga.
Steph will average 50 in the Garden in the finals, bro.
God, are you kidding me?
I want to say.
You think it was bad in Boston? You think it was bad in the TD Garden? What would it have been in Madison Square Garden?
Nigga, yeah,
I want to say this. I'm happy for New York. I'm happy for New York fans, Spike Lee and all y'all. But hey, the rest of you niggas gotta relax. All this crazy talk about, well, we only lost 2 games. How great are we? You're not. You're not that great, nigga. And two, you guys are the most fortunate team since Toronto to win the title.
I think they were more fortunate than Toronto. They caught more injury breaks. They caught more team luck of other teams beating other teams. Like at least Toronto had to beat the Bucks when they were hooping. They had to beat the Sixers when they were hooping with Jimmy Butler and Embiid. Who did they beat? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like beating the Spurs, I give them credit. That's a 60-win team. You still beat the Spurs, but my God,
unseasoned team.
Yeah, they beat the Magic. They beat the 90. They beat the 94 Magic. I get it. Like 94, 95 Magic. They got them out of here.
Yeah, like so. So I'm sorry. To answer your question, can they win it? Can they repeat? Fuck no.
Yeah, I think they're what? They're like 6th in odds or something too. I think they're like 6th in the odds.
Is that high?
They're pretty high. Yeah, they're pretty high.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. I mean, I sent Triune that list they tried to make about like which team, what are the best finals teams of like the past decade, and they had the Knicks at like 3 or something, and I was like, my nigga,
That's the New York thing. See, that's that bullshit.
All right, how much did this finals change Victor Wembanyama's legacy despite the loss?
I think it's 22. What legacy? I think it's 22 years old. It's about what he does from here. All the greats have had to fall on their face at some point. Bounce back, nigga.
I don't think it says a goddamn thing. I think the nigga averaged to like 25, 12, 4 blocks, 2 steals. I mean, he looked exhausted because De'Aaron Fox is out there point shaving. Nigga, I mean, it's hard when you're the big and you're point shaving. Yeah. It'd be different if you're the wing because then you don't get the shit.
Bro, did you see? Like even when Vic was rolling to the basket, some of the lobs that he was getting thrown that he was completing.
Hey, to blame Victor would be like to blame Shaq for Nick Anderson. You just can't do it. You just can't do it, man. Like Nick did this. This is Nick's fault. No one else's fault but Nick's.
Now that is cap. That last statement, I somewhat agree with some stuff, but that last statement is cap. And I have a completely different take on this.
What I'm saying is, I'm saying the extreme to prove the point. It's always everybody's fault. But
yeah, he holds blame for sure.
The line of blame, it should to me. I can't say that this affects my thoughts of Wemby. I think Wemby is. I'm not upset for people saying he's the best player in the league.
He's just ahead of schedule, bro. And when you get ahead of schedule to the level he was ahead of schedule, niggas are gonna be quick to try to immediately tear you down at the second you fuck up.
I mean, at 22,
I don't think it was a fuck up. That's the thing. My take on it is a little different because I don't think it was a fuck up. I think it's a heart issue. I text both of y'all niggas and I said he's all right, but he's not real. I think that Wemby's a front runner, and I think that when things are going good, he's willing to pop shit and talk shit and be all energetic. But when things turn around, he's not so much. He's not so much that. He turns into a quiet church mouse, and I saw that very clear. And people can say, oh, he's 22 and it doesn't matter and all that other shit. But the type of spot that Wemby is shooting for, that shit matters. Let's not act like people still going to bring up LeBron in 07. Let's not act like people still going to bring up LeBron in 2011. Let's not act like people going to bring up LeBron not getting to the finals against Detroit, not getting to the finals against Boston, those Western Conference losses, those Western Conference finals losses. Let's not act like these things are not still brought up when they're determining an all-time great's career. Even if you assess other people, Michael Jordan, people shit on Michael Jordan. The people that are, Bron fans, should I say, they shit on Michael Jordan for the first 7 years that he wasn't able to get a chip. People shit on Magic sometimes for the tragic Magic shit in '84. So you can't sit up here and act like it don't mean nothing. No, it absolutely.
I'm speaking for myself.
A finals loss means something because in the future, let's say Wemby fucks around and wins 5 championships. You know the conversation. Is he better than Mike? Well, Mike got 6. That nigga got 5. Yeah, it absolutely fucking matters. If you get to that finals arena, you gotta scratch, bro. Because if you don't, people will talk about it forever and ever. And especially when you're an all-time great candidate. So yeah, I think it definitely affects his future legacy for sure. Because not only because they lost, but in the fashion in how they lost. People will remember this. People will remember. People that in the future that are going to be about whoever the other all-time great candidate is, they're going to say, well, he never dropped a 30-point loss in the finals. That's going to be said, bro. Don't get twisted.
People are stupid. I can't speak for the stupidity of other people. I can only gauge.
But saying that someone dropped a 29-point loss in the finals wouldn't be stupid.
To be accurate.
Yeah, well, see, this is what
argument.
But this is what I hate about team sports. That nigga was not alone on the court and gave up a 30-point lead. This is not how this works.
I will say this, and because I guess you're projecting this at a very end career type assessment of it. Right?
Well, my projection is based on what we're assessing him to be. People are saying that this is a guy that could be the greatest of all time. So I'm gonna assess you like that.
Look, so when I
but that's like saying Jordan got swept in the first round, so clearly he wasn't ready. He didn't have the heart. he's not ready to do this. This is fucking 22 years old, my nigga. Like, we don't know what's going to happen next. What if he wins 7 titles from here? What are we going to say? Because he lost one, Jordan's better? Like, that don't make no sense.
Again, I'm not here to say that losing itself in itself is the issue. It's the fashion. People are going to talk about that, Cam. That's absolutely going to be a conversation.
I agree and I understand. Sure. I just
I'll even double down on that. It's not an unintellectual conversation to have because that collapse was disgusting.
I still think it's a premature conversation to have because I don't think at the end of the day, if he goes on to become what we think he can become,
if he goes on to win that 7,
yeah, then it doesn't matter. But we got to see it. I don't. That's why I'm not judging nothing. I'm not calling him the greatest. We got to see it.
So I'll say this.
If he goes on to win 7, Cam, then this series becomes 07 for LeBron.
No,
but if he goes on to win 3, they're gonna talk about this series.
In all seriousness, do people bring up the 07 finals loss negatively against LeBron? I feel like they just bring up the Miami one, which is 100% warranted. Like if you look at that Cleveland one, you look at that Cleveland anyway. What the fuck were they doing there? Like, they have no business even being there. Like,
hey, you know what they were doing there? Fucking Paul Pierce and KG got hurt, and fucking I think somebody in Detroit went down. Yeah.
They weren't even supposed to be there. Now, mind you, he still goes crazy. That's why it's different with. I can't say just Wemby blew a 30-point lead. We can say Bron got his team to the finals. So that nigga scored like 20 straight fucking buckets by himself. Like that's the difference. But yeah, the 07 loss, I've never really seen a lot of people go see LeBron. That's another ding in the armor. Like, bro, he wasn't supposed to be there.
What do you mean? People may not say it. People may not say it that way, but the way that they say it is, he's 4 for 10 in the finals.
Oh, 4 for 6. Yeah. Okay. Now that is true. That is the way they voice that.
That's what people say. And I don't give a fuck how you slice the pie. Wemby could go win 7 of them. Let's say Wemby goes 7 for 12. People gonna say he's 7 for 12.
If he goes 7 for 12, he's the greatest player of all time.
He's the greatest player we've ever fucking seen. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. If anybody, I don't think. If you want my honest opinion, this could be my hot. This could be my hot take.
Hey, Cam just jumped all the way off the cliff. Well, we go 7 for 12. He's the greatest of all time.
He goes 7 for 12.
Yeah, it's over.
You mean to tell me he gonna play 17 years? He gonna be in the finals 12 times? He gonna win 7 of them? Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, discussion's done. Discussion's over.
Go, nigga. Yeah, you're right. Go.
Yeah,
no, he's over. Like, here's what I will say. I don't. My hot. You can call it a hot take or whatever. I don't think any player is ever even going to get to 5 again.
So
the way the league is running right now, I don't see it.
I do.
I'm gonna get my assessment.
I do.
I think Wemby's gonna get 4 or 5. I do think he's gonna get 4 or 5, just based off of how, he's so unique. It's gonna take the league another 6 years to catch up to him because they got to get bigs that can body him. Because they've been trying to get these skinny ass bigs who can't hit him. One thing New York had is they had a nigga who can put a hand or keep corners on him, right? You got to get some 7-footers who can bang. Pause. Two. The other thing is, when I assess Wemby, I never see someone that's gonna be the greatest of all time. I wait until we get to the end to start assessing that, right? I say Wemby's gonna be top 10. So if he gets the 4 or 5 rings, 4, let's say 4. I think he definitely can get the 4. If he gets the 4 rings, he's in the top 10 conversation, and he's probably 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah. I'm just saying, man. There's a lot of niggas got to move out the way if he continues to develop and get stronger as we see him doing.
I think there's only 2 guys that have. I think there's only 2 guys in the league right now that have the potential to win multiple, and I think that's Wemby, and I think it's SGA.
That's it.
And let me be clear about something too.
It should also be Anthony Edwards, but that nigga's wasting.
Get out of there.
But let me tell you why it's not Anthony Edwards and it's SGA.
Minnesota. You ain't got to tell me.
Yeah, it's Sam
Presti.
Presti. No, it's Sam Presti. It's Sam Presti. Sam Presti's a hell of a GM. That organization is ran extremely well, and I think that he's going to keep talent around SGA. I think he's going to be able to maintain keeping assets and keeping great players around SGA, and if he can do that, SGA is going to have a chance to scratch every fucking year.
I knew you tried. If Anthony Edwards finds his way into like a Laker uniform, all bet.
Yeah, well, listen.
That point.
Well, listen. I'm talking about right now. I don't know what the league looks like in 2-3 years or 4. I don't know that. But right now, and I'll add one other person to the list. Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum can win multiple.
Not if they do this trade. Not if they do this Giannis trade.
Yes, he will. If he gets Giannis, he's gonna have 3 or 4 in the next fucking 5-6 years.
If he gets Giannis, he's gonna win the next 2.
Yeah, Max.
What? Him and Giannis gonna have 3 apiece. If he gets Giannis, because
Giannis's health is behind him, bro. He's not gonna be healthy enough for that to happen.
Man,
That's my opinion.
We just need it for 25 games in the playoffs, nigga. So Jason's gonna get you 50 wins. Jason's gonna get you 50. And they have a good organization and a good structure up top too. And I, as a Laker fan,
Brad Stevens is one of those dudes. Yeah,
I hate to say that they have a great organization up top. So they're going to put the right pieces around those. They're not going to chase names. They're going to get niggas who can actually complement those guys. And to me, Giannis does the opposite of what Jaylen Brown does for Jason Tatum. What Jaylen Brown does is, like, I think Try is right. I'm admitting to that he's another one. He's another one. But I also think, but Try. But here's the thing. What I disagree with you is he falls into the Tatum. If Tatum starts shooting a bunch of threes, he starts shooting a bunch of threes. Giannis ain't gonna do that. Giannis gonna put his head down and say, "I'm getting to the rim, nigga." And that's
I agree with what you're saying. Their games mimic each other.
Yes.
Giannis's and Jason Tatum's games complement each other.
They complement each other, man.
Yeah.
Because
you could actually do screen and rolls with Tatum and Giannis, and it's like, what the fuck do you do?
How do you guard that?
Yeah.
You can run dribble handoffs with them. You can do a lot of things with them.
No. Let's go back to that pick and roll. You can invert that pick and roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can invert that pick and roll, and it's
imagine the dribble handoffs at the top of the key where they're setting screens for each other. Ooh, how the fuck?
My only question becomes:
sense for Giannis and pops off of a zipper screen. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah. Are we calling Giannis the 5 then, or do we have another big to play? What are you doing? Who's playing the 5?
They're gonna play 3. They're gonna both play the 2 through 4. They're gonna play the.
What are we doing? I'm like, who is the 5 at that point then? Who's the 5?
I mean, again, they have an organization
because you got to have some spacing because you can't obviously have Tata down there if you're trying to roll Giannis down.
No, they're gonna find a way to get another big, I mean, with that, the big don't got to do very much. He got to rebound. He's got to defend the paint. That's it.
Yeah, he's got to rebound, defend the paint, and be an enforcer.
That's it. Those guys you can find.
They certainly don't need someone expensive at that position.
No, they just need somebody to keep the floor, but they also need to keep the floor spaced a little bit offensively because Giannis needs space.
No.
I don't think you need as much spacing as you think because you're still going to have White.
I mean, I think if you have Jason Tatum, you have Peyton Pritchard, I think you can space pretty well with that. And you have Derek White.
If Derek White can revert back to who he was a couple years ago, yes. Because if he was the Derek White we just saw at the end of this season, no, sir.
Right.
I don't think Derek White likes playing with Jaylen Brown.
Damn, he don't like dark skinned niggas?
Maybe not. Maybe.
I think White he performs better when Jason Tatum is the alpha on the team.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all heard the current rumors. Have y'all heard these trade rumors? Did I send it to you, Try? What they said?
No. So I'm going to get to them because the Bill Simmons report. You talking about? You talking about the Bill Simmons report?
A little, yeah. Let me see. We'll see if we got the same information.
If not, we can bring it.
We have to be careful what Bill said.
We'll get there.
Bill's
1,000%. But I heard this from something else.
That's why I put in the subject. I think it was Bill Simmons. That's why I made sure to put that in the subject because I do know, that's like fucking hearing Stu Lance said something about the Lakers. Like
that's disrespectful to Stu damn near. And I love Bill Simmons, but that's disrespectful to Stu.
Facts. All right, so what should the Spurs do with De'Aaron Fox?
He's still on the Spurs right now? That's my answer. That's what they should do with De'Aaron Fox. The problem is the contract kicking in. He's staying at least another year unless you can somehow convince Orlando to swap him for Franz, and I just don't believe that's happening. So no, I think he's stuck there. I think they got to make that shit work.
I don't think Franz is the guy you get.
I just feel like as far as flippable contracts and moving pieces, that's the only move they have.
No, it ain't.
What you see? What do you?
I think the better piece is Desmond Bane.
They're not moving Desmond though.
Why not? He didn't really work well with the team last year.
He was arguably the best scorer they had when he was their second best scorer because Franz is so important.
Yeah, that's because Franz was hurt. That's what I'm saying.
But Franz is always hurt. But Franz is always hurt. So you
think they're gonna move on from Franz? I don't think they're gonna move on from a lottery pick. Not yet.
That's what I'm just saying. The only thing that really makes sense, like maybe Orlando goes, we really need a point guard. We still don't have a point guard. We can't rely on subs to actually facilitate an offense. Let's get him in. We don't really trust Franz's health history. We're going to pay him all this money. We don't trust his health. Let's ship him out while his value is still relatively high, and we can get a point guard that's still relatively young, under contract control. Let's move forward with that.
Well, here's my pitch. I think it's the battle of the players that I would rather overpay for based on my system. I think Desmond Bane fits better in San Antonio than he does in Orlando, and I think that De'Aaron Fox fits better in Orlando than he does in the Spurs. They're both bad contracts. So if you're gonna pay for a bad contract for a year or two, might as well get one that fits the best. And I think Desmond Bane fits the Spurs scheme way better than he fits the Magic scheme, and vice versa.
I guess my only question becomes, even if this includes if they do move on for him, because unfortunately, he is the best facilitator the Spurs have as far as controlling an offense at this point.
He is.
What do you do at that point? Because unfortunately, there's no Chris Paul to really school these guys. I wish Chris Paul was still on that team.
I mean, brother, at some point you got to put the ball in Dylan Harper's hand, right? At some point you got to put the ball in Dylan Harper's hand.
But Dylan Harper is more SGA than he is CP3, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's more of a, I'm going to get the ball and make things. I'm going to average 3 to 5 assists more close than I'm going to get closer to 7 to 8.
You got to go back to Dylan. You got to go back to Dylan in college.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
of course.
Okay. So if De'Aaron Fox is not the answer as a ball handler, then what are we doing with Dylan Harper then?
I think the difference with Dylan Harper is he's actually going to make wiser decisions as far as not just turning the rock over.
I mean, for sure, but I'm saying if he's still not the answer, then what are we doing with both of them? I just feel like a guy like Desmond Bane, who is extremely tough on the defensive end, even though he's a smaller guard, he can shoot the open shot off of any sort of dribble and kick penetration. He's really good. He's really good as far as getting penetration there. And he's not the type of dude that's going to disrupt your locker room. And also, he does have some of that tough bravado, and he's willing to get ahead of some of that bullshit that they're doing to Wemby. I just think it's a better fit for them. It's a bad contract for a bad contract. I think they can run that.
I just don't see Orlando going, this is one of the best things we had last year. Let's trade him. I just don't see Orlando doing that.
To be honest with you, I think Orlando's a better team with De'Aaron Fox because they need somebody that can go get their shot. And De'Aaron Fox can't go get his shot. Maybe not on the final stage, but he can in the East over there in that small market.
And the new head coach from Orlando is Sweeney, who's coming from the Spurs. So maybe you know.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, maybe. You know? Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
I'm gonna give my assessment. It's gonna be hard to move $60 million because he starts his new contract. It's gonna be hard
this year.
I don't necessarily think I like the Bane idea, but I don't like the Bane idea only simply because I want Harper. I want those two guards to.
Harper and Castle. Yeah.
I want them to play. I really, really just want them to play. And Desmond kind of gets in the way of that a little bit. I do love the mentality fit, though, Chai. I get where you're coming from.
Mentality-wise, he's a great fit over there.
It's probably right up the alley what they need. Because they are already a tough individual group. Like, there's some tough assets, right?
Yeah, but they don't have that fuck you attitude, that fuck you bravado that they need.
So what I would like them to try to do is see if you can move it for a 3D wing in a more that I don't know, because I've been thinking I gotta really look at who's going to be available to see that. But I think they need a scoring from the wing, and I think they need a big who can play with Wemby a little bit too, so Wemby doesn't just get beat up the whole game. You got to preserve him, and I think that's how you build out that roster to even it out a little bit. Kind of how the OKC does with Chet. If they got Chet, but they got some other guys that come in that can bang and kind of. And
you know who would play perfect with Wemby?
Who?
And he's a free agent?
Who?
Isaiah Hartenstein from
Absolutely.
OKC.
Absolutely. Like, so when you think
and
about
he's
guys
a free
like
agent.
Ivy, but he just signed a 2-year deal to the Lakers. From the Lakers, that'd be another good guy that you can go in there and throw him in there, give him 25 minutes at the center, and let Wemby play some forward and get away from that banging a little bit. You got another guy who can rebound the ball. I would like them to spread, if they can, De'Aaron Fox out and make the team more balanced. I love Desmond as far as the mentality.
I just don't know who's going to take that contract.
I don't. Again, I was the first one to say it. We had the conversation. Said, I don't know how they're going to move it, though, because he started that contract. And that's the
contract is crazy.
That's the only. Well, it's not a bad contract. It's just in this age of how the cap is worked, it's hard to move $60 million a year.
Yeah, that's why it's crazy, because it's like that means giving him $60 million means he's a cornerstone of your franchise.
He's a cornerstone of your team, but they didn't know they was going to get Castle. Then the next year they go come back and get Harper. They didn't see that shit coming.
Didn't they give him the extension after they drafted both of them niggas?
No,
they
did. They
did.
Yeah,
they gave him the extension after.
Yeah, they did.
They extended him after Castle. They
extended him after.
No, they extended him after Harper.
I thought that his extension was already there.
No, that's why I was stunned. I was stunned about the extension. Yeah, I was like, "Whoa, they giving him an extension? They about to draft Harper, or they drafted Harper?" Because I was stunned by it. I was like, "Wow."
Quick entertainment break. Jay-Z announces 2 big shows, one in Paris and one in Los Angeles. What are your thoughts on this offense that he was talking about earlier this year?
Man, look, man. I'm poor, Hov.
Why? We got more freestyles in the tuck?
Man, I'm just poor. That's my answer, man. I ain't got money for all this shit happening this year, man. Like, Hov, you could have gave me more time to get tickets. You know what I mean? Like, it was selfish of you. I mean, the line in June 12th. Yeah, but he put the tickets on sale last week. Nigga, I paid rent and shit. I had to put some shit in the car. Like, nigga, damn. Why you do that, brother?
Aftermarket. Nigga.
you know what the Jay-Z aftermarket look up? Nigga, hold on. You talking about aftermarket. Keep talking. Go ahead. Run it. Go ahead. Chop it up, y'all. I'm just going to tell you about the aftermarket.
Let me tell you, I'm going to be in the
building. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to be in
the building. Try, you just let me know when you want me for dinner, nigga.
That point. Randall, you rolling? I'm done. I'm in the building, nigga.
I can confidently tell you I'm going to be in the building.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be in SoFi one way or another, but god damn, nigga.
If I got a bag borrow still, I'm going to be in the building, all right? So
me and Randall going to put on our fake SoFi employee outfits and walk up in that bitch.
Hey, because SoFi Stadium got some of the worst security of all stadiums you've ever been a part of. Like,
what you mean Section 120 is $500? What the fuck is we talking about?
Look, man, I tell you, look, SoFi security is so bad that my mom.
It's terrible.
My mom had the premium seats, but they're really high up. They like the cushion seats, so she didn't like the seats. My mom decided to walk all the way down, and she ended up on the field. When I say on the field,
that's
nigga,
crazy.
She was the players, nigga.
That's crazy, bro.
And I said, how the hell did you work yourself down there? Because I was.
She said, I just walked in.
I just walked in like I was on the place. But my mom do shit like that, though. My mom like, nigga, what they gonna do? Stop me? She said, she told the man, I was damn near 60. It's in my purse somewhere. And the guy
my nigga, why is a standard floor seat $800, my nigga? $8 bills?
Hey, listen, bro. Hov is a billionaire. You gonna pay for it?
Exactly. Why you need my coin, Hov? Because you got to get your hair dreaded again. What you need the money for, Hov? Come on, my nigga. Well, that's section A. Mind you, two of the A sections is sold out. So I'm looking at floor section B. That's 500. Like, my nigga, what is we doing? And why is a floor section as much as section 120? These are standard. These ain't even resale, by the way. These are standard prices. These are not resale yet. I'm on Ticketmaster.
Oh, I don't set the prices. I just get
my goddamn lie. How that sound? oh my god. Yeah, he don't pick the Super Bowl people either. He just suggests.
Right. Yeah, he don't pick the prices. He has a price for himself. And then they sign him, and then they charge what they want to charge for it.
I'm really about to. Y'all let me know where y'all let me know what section y'all going to. Then what's the cap of a price y'all pay for a whole ticket?
Look here.
I'm just asking. You ain't gotta. I ain't trying to be in your pockets. I'm not pocket watching. I'm just asking what's the cap of what you pay for a whole ticket.
This is the offline conversation. This is like the worst thing.
I'm trying to go to the Uno Entertainment brunch. You know what I'm saying? I
can't. I'll say this.
What that nigga Hope say about the brunches? We calling the brunches off. We ain't feeding nobody.
Hey, I'll say this. And try can attest. Try can somewhat attest this. I pretty much go to anything I want, and I'm not gonna pay a dime for it.
This is facts.
Well, goddamn. All right, nigga, shit.
And I'm not gonna be in the upper section at all.
This nigga called me a bitch. Goddamn. All right, nigga. Okay. Put the gun down, my nigga.
I'm blessed to know some people who know some people.
My nigga said I'm blessed. I will say I was the first time I saw Hove, I was blessed. I had a homie who was like, "Yo, just hit me up the day before. I got floor seats for Hove. You trying to go?" Yes.
Did you so Cam, I'll give you an example. Alabama came out here for the Rose Bowl 2 of the last 3 years. We've taken, for my family, 10 people both times. Last year we was second overall.
All right, man. All right,
well, Randall, just tell me what time to be ready, my nigga. I had a truck gassed up.
I mean, I've known you for 30 years. I've known you for about a good 30 months. So if we fraction what level of ticket does that give me? Like, how far away from the stage?
I think it's with that level of friendship, you can hang out in the parking lot.
I can see the lot.
And barbecue, my nigga.
Hey, we tailgate, nigga. I got the Franks ready with the fucking bacon on them when y'all get out.
I better see your diamonds from the parking lot, nigga.
Put the signal out. Let me know when he does. FaceTime me when he does. You don't know.
I just said, man. My mom hit me up, was like, Jay-Z just now, because she's going to New York, and we're probably going to end up in New York too. My sister already got her tickets, and we're probably going to end up in New York too. But my mom was like, she said Jay-Z just and she's still in LA. Who's all going? And that was in a family group chat. That's how we roll it out. Who's all going?
Well, make sure you add me. I'm a Brandon for that day, nigga.
I'll be in the group chat. God damn it! Oh man, yeah, no, I'm going. I'm gonna find a way by hook or crook. I'm gonna be in that motherfucker. I'm gonna be there though.
I can't remember the last time I paid myself.
That part. That nigga Randall hit you with the nigga, I'm me.
Yeah, pretty much. He said no. The question wasn't am I going? It's are you going?
Right.
I already know I'm going.
Are y'all gonna be there?
Hey, hold on. It's to be honest, your brand. Hey, look, send me bleep. I don't know Hov. For me, it's a problem to get Beyonce tickets.
Yeah. Like, yo.
Nigga, Hov told Bleak, what am I, the ticket guy? Am I the ticket guy now?
He's like, man.
Hey, yo, all right, so in some sad news, Aldon Smith, former defensive end for the 49ers, passed away at 36 years old. There was an interview that he did a couple of weeks ago where he was looking extremely depressed and lethargic and really out of it. And a lot of people are saying that maybe whatever he's been going through led to his untimely passing. Just want to, wish him a rest in peace. I'm a 49er fan myself, definitely enjoyed watching him play. He was a super explosive defensive end and seemed like a good guy. I know he had his, his troubles off the field, obviously. Not to skim over that, some some driving offenses, some domestic violence stuff that he had going on that definitely derailed his career early. So, yeah, just want to get you guys' thoughts on his passing, and if you were a fan of him, or what you thought about his game.
I mean, fastest to 30 sacks. Like, I think it took him only like a year and a half. I mean, he had like 19 and a half the second year. It kind of seemed like he was going to be one of them ones. And then, the drinking and whatnot got to him. He eventually ended up on the Raiders for a little bit. I liked him on the Raiders. He wasn't as the same guy anymore, but he was still helpful. And it seemed like he was starting to turn his life around. I mean, the day of, he was just like with the homeless, giving out pizza, like talking to people that day. And then they found him in his whip. So I'm not too sure what happened, but man, it's just extremely sad. Only 36 years old, man. So rest in peace to him.
Super young.
It's very unfortunate.
Too young. Rest in peace. Prayers to
Definitely. All right. So, on another note, Bill Simmons reports that the Celtics have officially extended an offer to the Bucks for Giannis with Jaylen Brown as the centerpiece. I can get your thoughts on this report.
I've been saying it for months. Once Jaylen Brown said this is his favorite year, and he won the title the year before, I've been saying it. I'm like, well, since it's your favorite year, since all you want to do is score and be the man, send his ass to Milwaukee and let him be the man. That's what I would do. I mean, I like. I as a Lakers fan, I hate it, but because I think it'll work. But as a basketball fan, I think it's a great move. I just do. I think it fits.
So here's the current rumor mill that's going around, not just from Bill Simmons. This is also coming from some other sources. I still have the photo on me. I think I still got the picture. No, I'm not trying to create a movie, Apple. You know my dang nerves. So the current scuttlebutt is that the Clippers would be involved in this.
Yeah, and that he would end up as a Clipper.
He would end up as a Clipper, and the 5th pick would end up going to Milwaukee. I've also now heard that this could end up being a 3-team situation, actually technically damn near 4. So what I've heard is the Clippers get Brown, and I'm not too sure how this is working out, mind you. I haven't seen all the logistics and statistics.
Yeah, like Golden State gets Kawhi.
No, I've heard Miami gets Kawhi.
Oh, Miami gets Kawhi. Milwaukee gets the 5th pick, and the
Clippers would apparently somehow get the Clippers would somehow get the 13th pick out of that as well, and that's why the Clippers had Yaxel in for a workout, and everybody was like, "Why would they have Yaxel in for a workout?" And people are thinking that's why, because there's a chance they drop down on the lottery and they take Yaxel, so they would end up getting. Apparently, they would end up with Khalil Ware also. This is the rumor mill. So they would end up with Brown, the 13th pick, and Khalil Ware. Miami gets Kawhi, and the Celtics get Giannis, and the Bucks get the picks and some like ancillary pieces to make up the salaries.
What do you feel about that, Mr. Clipper fan?
Now, it's very easy for me to say that's
Clipper Daryl. How you feel?
Oh yeah, my car isn't painted yet. I'm working on it. I don't think, like, I get why if you're the Clippers, you think, look, we just got Garland, we just got a young point guard, and now it's great to have the 5th pick, but we've landed in a spot where it's only guards. And what is really the timetable of that? They should be looking at moving Kawhi regardless, just because of timetable situations. But at the same time, if you are moving Kawhi and you're punting on the next 3 to 4 years, I don't think Garland's going to be as effective as he would have been now anyway. So if that's the case, you might as well be trying to really turn this whole thing over. And if that means instead of getting rid of Garland, you bring in another piece like a Jaylen Brown, and that can really keep the floor high for your team. And then who knows, once you get in the playoffs, what can happen, injuries, whatever, what have you. I understand. Would I rather, of course, have the allure of we got a top 5 pick? He could be anything. He could even be Jaylen Brown. You know how much we need one of those? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I get the whole allure of that. But if it's me, I don't think I want to take on the Jaylen Brown salary, the Jaylen Brown streamer university attitude that he's projecting right now. I don't think I really want that on my team.
You don't think that was his way of getting out of Boston?
Yeah, see, the problem is
Jaylen
the last time
Brown's
I thought that about a
extremely
player.
intelligent. He's not a stupid person at all.
Well, the last time I thought a player was just moving strategically to get off his team and end up on mine, it was Antonio Brown. So my history with Browns doing wild shit to get off their team and end up on mine is not that great. So it's
the
just,
trauma comes out. The trauma comes
for real,
out,
bro. So, and plus, I don't think that. I think it makes more sense to go, let's just retool this as opposed to let's try to push and then hope that we fall into a situation like the Knicks just had, or we'll just catch a hot run. I don't think that's a logical way to build your roster. I don't think that's a wise move on the Clippers' part. So that's just me. I think I would rather stay out of this, let them do their thing over there, let them niggas fight over there. If you want to move Kawhi for another pick and some pieces, go right ahead. I don't care about that, but don't try to one last ride Kawhi, or even try to be like, we're going to have one last ride, somehow keep Kawhi and get Jalen. Just cut it out. Just cut it out. Let's be realistic about our situation.
What you think, Randall?
My question is, why would Milwaukee turn down an opportunity to get a star? They don't come. Look, you can draft well and miss. You have a bona fide star that you probably can do a straight up deal or a deal plus a first for the guy, and get the pick you want and a bona fide superstar in this league.
Yeah, that's why I think it's all rumor and conjecture.
Who's fresh on his contract? Like it ain't late. It ain't like he's gonna be gone next year. He's gonna be there. I don't understand the thinking from Milwaukee if that's the case. Give us the 5th and 13th pick. I don't give a fuck about the pick. They might turn out to be duds. I have a sure thing in Jaylen Brown, and that's why I lean. That's why I've always said that Jaylen's the perfect piece for the superstar, because you can't predict Jaylen Brown, and he's like, and as much as I love AJ, I can't predict Jaylen Brown. No, I can say I think he can get there. Yeah, I think so, but that doesn't mean it's guaranteed. I think he's Paul George for the injury. But we get there.
Yeah, I'll say this. What makes me skeptical of this report, and we discussed this earlier, was number one, it's Bill Simmons. Bill Simmons is a lifelong Celtics fan and I would not run it past him to put something out there as wishful thinking. We all know that media personalities do that often. Or to float an idea to someone in an organization that he knows or has a relationship with. That happens all the time. And another reason why I'm skeptical.
He did say he thought they were out of it. I thought they were out of it, but I guess he was like last week they made an offer. Yeah. He's like, I don't know who it was. They made an offer.
Another reason why I'm skeptical is because this goes against everything that Milwaukee has said that they've wanted. You got to remember, last summer, he was offered to the Knicks. The Knicks couldn't give him what they wanted. This trading deadline for this 2025-26 season, there were several teams that offered packages. Miami, Golden State, just to name a couple. And they were very clear about the fact that they wanted a blue chip player and draft compensation. So now you've gone from I want a blue chip player and draft compensation to all I want is the 5th pick. It doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. If all you want is the 5th pick for Giannis, then why wouldn't you take the bevy of picks that Golden State has? Or why wouldn't you take, even the Lakers could offer you Austin Reeves and like 3 firsts. Like,
maybe they were worried about
why would you just take the 5th pick in this year's draft?
Maybe they're worried about how the draft lottery will switch up. I'm just throwing shit out there.
Draft is low. Also, the draft is low.
The draft is loaded. And they're one of the few teams that could use any type of player. They could use any type of player in this draft as opposed to certain teams who are like, I don't know.
Just the fit. But I can understand if it was multiple firsts. Just the
I think they would also get the Boston first.
It's not that fucking loaded.
It's not that good.
But where does Boston pick? Yeah, but where does Boston pick?
20s, probably in the 20s.
I'm looking for it.
So then, how valuable is that pick for real? To give up Giannis Antetokounmpo?
You got to give him up regardless. Honestly, though, you got to get something.
I mean, for sure, but why not? But why not take the best deal that's out there?
Because you also want to do right by Giannis.
I'm just saying.
I'm just playing devil's advocate at this point. You also want to do right by Giannis.
I hear you. I hear you.
Why? You want to leave? Why? I think the Milwaukee Bucks are going to do what's best for Milwaukee. You don't have a no trade contract. That ain't my fault. You don't have a no trade contract. You want to leave? I'm going to oblige you by getting you out of here.
For sure. And a lot of these teams will take a flyer on Giannis and try to convince him for sure. Like, if Giannis were, like, let's say the Lakers would take that flyer all day. Miami will take that flyer all day. Certain organizations that have a certain cachet and in certain locations around the country, they'll take that flyer on Giannis for sure. And I don't think Giannis is Kevin Durant. I don't think once Giannis lands somewhere, he's about to just up and bounce again. I don't see that. I just don't see it. All right, Darren Peterson visits the Wizards and will not visit any other teams. Got to get your thoughts on this.
He's trying to be the number one pick, and he told everybody else, my body. That's cool, I guess, but I think whoever's advising Darren Peterson, please fire them. Please get new representation, because this is not the look, bro. You're already kind of being questioned mentality-wise, and then to do this, it's just kind of like, it's just not a good look, optic-wise, PR-wise. It looks nasty. To me, I could be wrong. You guys might say I'm wrong. I'm interested to hear what you have to say, but I think it's just a bad look PR-wise for a guy who already is kind of being looked at kind of funny prior to the draft, which is next week. God damn. That's this week. Next week?
Are we serious?
Next week.
Yeah.
Are we being serious here? Try, go ahead.
Fire away.
Try, go first.
This sounds like he's being advised by Uncle Dennis or some shit. I don't understand it. I get the politics of playing for the number one pick, but I think that you should probably work out for the top three teams, especially with someone like AJ Debonstein in your fucking draft class. I just think that, especially given his narrative, you should probably work out for the top three teams. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too.
Why?
Why should he work out for the top three teams?
Why?
Because in the NBA, perception matters.
Yeah. And there's a chance that what if he says, I'm not working out for you, Jazz, and then they work out Caleb Wilson and go, you know what? We just like these tools. We're not going to turn this down. Or Boozer.
Let me explain to you this guy. I would only work out for the Wizards too, because the top pick is between me and somebody else. One thing I know is, if the Wizards goes for AJ, which they should, in my opinion, I'm Utah Jazz. How the fuck you ain't worked out? I don't go fuck. I'm picking you. And let's just say Utah Jazz says, we're an organization with character and pride, and we're not going to draft you. We're going to draft Carlos Boozer or Cameron Boozer. There's no way he gets past Memphis. Memphis is going to say, we don't give a fuck. We've seen you play enough. We know the talent level you display. It's not. It's only a move. It's only a move that you make when you really know that you're going to be a top pick. He's talked to other teams. He didn't say he wasn't going to talk to other teams. He says I'm only working out for one team. Look, I'm trying to be the number one pick. The rest of you niggas know what I bring to the table, and they all probably going. Utah probably said, "Hey, yo, if they take AJ, you know you're a pick." Cool. I don't have to work out for you. I really want to be the number one pick though. So I'm gonna work out for the niggas I really want to be the number one pick for. The number one pick always gets the workouts because everybody's trying to get to that top spot. Everybody else, you fall in line. I'm the de facto one of two. One of two. I'm de facto. If AJ,
but what if 2003 happens and you're Carmelo Anthony?
But this ain't 2003 though. I hear you, but this ain't 2003. The difference is to him, it's me and AJ are Bron. Me and AJ are Bron. That's why we can do this because me and AJ are Bron. And the rest of you niggas are Carmelo Anthony. We're Bron though.
Carmelo was if you remember back to that draft, everybody thought they were the de facto 1-2.
But no, because everybody thought that Toronto would go with Chris Paul because they really wanted the big. Like they made
no. But the number 1 pick was Cleveland. The number 2 pick was Detroit. Everyone thought Detroit was going to take Carmelo. Everybody.
No. That was the
every fucking body. And they took Darko Milicic instead, and Carmelo fell to the 3rd, and that affected his money. That affected his endorsements. That affected a lot of things.
So
you gotta be real.
But here's the thing. Detroit fucked that up, not Carmelo.
No, for sure.
Right? So you can't.
Sure, and history would prove that. But I'm just saying, from the perspective of Darren Peterson, I'm saying you're playing with fire. That's all.
AJ's only working out for them in Utah, and the only reason he worked out for Utah because the nigga went to high school in Utah and played college ball in Utah. If he didn't play there, the nigga would not. He'd be like, "I'm working out for the Wizards." The rest of you niggas figure it out. I'll have a conversation with you. I'll go to dinner with you, but I'm not putting on basketball shorts with you niggas. It ain't gonna happen. And that happens with guys who were de facto 1-2. Both them niggas have guarantees. Whoever gets the Wizards don't pick, you're up. And if you tell us stupid, Memphis would love to have Peterson. They would love to have Peterson. And all of a sudden that job talk be gone. We're gonna put these niggas in the backcourt together. And good luck with that.
Yeah, I don't want to see them play together though. Fuck that. I'm good. I don't want to see that.
Right.
I'm super straight. Get Ja the fuck out of there. Ja needs to go to Miami.
Two proven shooters in the same backcourt, bro. It's gonna go up.
You need to stop.
If Miami doesn't land Kawhi, then Ja needs to go down there.
Well, either way, Peterson.
If you want to put Ja anywhere near Dade County, oh my God.
If you keep him, you're good. Look this out. If you keep him,
I do, because the mayor of that motherfucker is Pat Riley.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Times are changing, brother. Times are changing. I don't think they.
I don't think so. I think that team requires a certain level of behavior, and I don't think you see too much fuck shit coming from that organization.
They haven't. Hurricane Ja coming.
It ain't a big deal because players play these games all the time. We're forgetting Kobe forced his way to the Lakers. Kobe went as far as yes, nigga.
I don't know about force, but he definitely got himself.
No. He threatened New Jersey Nets if they drafted him, he was gonna go to play overseas, nigga, and they believed it because he was living over there.
Yeah, but that's his fault for not taking on the joining the dynamic powerhouse that is the New Jersey Nets. That's his fault.
The New Jersey Nets, he didn't work out for the New Jersey Nets. Once he worked out for the Lakers, he stopped working out. He stopped working out because Jerry West said, "Big, we gonna figure it out." He says, "Cool." And Jerry told him and said, "This is a documentary about this." Jerry told him, "All right, we're gonna put this out there, and we need you to confirm it to the Nets." So Joe,
no, for sure, but that's a different situation because Kobe wasn't a blue chip player like AJ or
he wasn't on their level as a prospect. Prospect wise, he wasn't on their level.
But that game is played all throughout the draft. I'll give.
I'm not refuting that. I'm not disputing. Yeah. I'm just saying.
We've heard
Kobe
numerous
didn't have the same options or the same. He didn't have the same leverage that an AJ DeBonsta has, or that you know.
I'll give you some answer now. I'm not going to use the player's name, so that it's wrong to put his name out there. But I do happen to know that there was a player. I won't even say the college. I'll tell you this offline. He was going to be a back-end first-round pick. He's from California, obviously. I know the kid. I know his high school coach. I know people in his camp. He was at the draft, and at one point they were saying, "Well, we'll draft you late in the first round." A team was saying, "We'll draft you late," because he had knee issues. "We'll draft you late in the first round, but we want to put you on the two-way." You know what his agent told him? Don't draft him. We'll go in the second round. We'll go in the second round. We'll take the guarantee. We'll force it to a 2-year deal out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And if you do draft him, we'll make more money overseas.
For sure.
That happens at all levels.
All the time. That happens all the time. I know that happens all the time.
Niggas play the game like, hey, that draft, niggas don't be here, is ruthless. It's a lot of ruthlessness going on that draft.
I know.
That's why I know, like, none of the players and organizations be get mad when you got a guy like Eli Manning saying, well, I'm not going to San Diego. They really ain't pissed because the shit happens a whole bunch. They're like, fuck it. Like, it just got loud. But this is loud. And they don't like loud necessarily, but it ain't uncommon for niggas to be like, I'm working up one team.
For sure. All right. Hot takes. Are underdogs actually more celebrated because people expect less from them?
Underdogs celebrate because people see themselves in it.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I think underdogs are celebrating more because people, let's just be real. In life, you typically experience more losses than wins. And so when a team that experiences a lot of losses pokes through, just like we're seeing with the New York Knicks right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Something's going on.
I don't know what the fuck.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, I was saying, I think I agree with Randall that I think people experience more loss in life than they do wins typically. And when somebody breaks through, like we're starting to see that with the Knicks right now, people are willing to over celebrate that because you like to see somebody that loses all the time finally punch through.
I was happy because my Lakers ain't won in a long time. Like, yeah, nigga, somebody new. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yeah, nigga. That's how spoiled we are, nigga.
Now, if the Clippers win the championship in my lifetime, Cam will finally feel what, I'm saying, he's supposed to feel.
That decimation.
That exuberance.
If that ever happens, y'all will probably not hear from me for a calendar month. I'll be off losing my mind somewhere. I'll be somewhere losing my motherfucking mind. I already know what jokes are coming after the fact. Oh, you finally got one. Well, we got to. I don't give a fuck what you got, nigga. I will be in a whole other stratosphere of life.
I don't think Laker fans would do that. I think if Clippers really won, I think Laker fans would be like, "That's just something, little bro."
Cut the cap. They gonna find a way. They gonna, damn well. They will not let me have any rest. They won't give me I won't be able to get no, hey, congrats. Yeah, it's nice having one, huh? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, we got more of them. We did that so many times I can't even remember. Yeah, all right, nigga.
I will say this, though, Cam. If Steve Ballmer retains ownership of the Clippers, you guys definitely have you have a way better shot with the owner that you have now. Way better.
Because we have an owner who cares about winning. That's nice.
Absolutely.
But eventually you also have to turn that. Yeah, the pockets are deep. Well, shit. That's why I think now y'all might start feeling my pain on the football end of things if the deal I heard happens, which is that the same ownership group that owns the Dodgers and Lakers looking to buy the Seahawks. Woo! How's it feel, nigga? How's it feel? It hurts. It hurts, don't it?
The NFL is that there's a real cap there. There's a real cap.
I don't know about that, man. That's the Saints about a cap, nigga. It seems like every year they got $100 million in dead money that they flushing down the toilet to sign some new niggas. The cap is a myth even in football. You just gotta learn. Ask the Rams about a salary cap, nigga. Niggas be flushing shit.
A Philadelphia management group went there. Them niggas figure it out every year.
Dog, if you got the right infrastructure, which good money will buy you, you're going to figure out that fucking cap every year and get whatever you need.
Well, I will say this. This is where I think that the Clippers have an opportunity. because obviously CBAs change. And CBAs are like a weird pendulum. They kind of swing back and forth. Right now, a lot of people are uptight about these first and second aprons and how steep they are. So eventually, in maybe a couple of CBAs, that's going to loosen up. And if that does, and Bomber still, is Bomber, that's when he's going to be able to flood because he has deeper pockets than damn near anybody in the NBA. Well, he does. He has deeper pockets than anyone. I was going to say,
he has the deepest pockets of any single owner.
Absolutely. He probably has deeper pockets. He probably has deeper pockets than some of these hedge funds that are buying teams too.
He's the richest owner. He's the richest owner.
Yeah. He's the richest owner. He's the richest owner.
He's the richest owner in sports. Yeah, in sports, as far as just a singular owner, he's the richest.
He's just counting the hedge funds.
Yeah, he's the richest nigga. Like he's got it.
He might be the richest nigga, including the hedge funds.
That's what I'm saying. That's including.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So when they loosen up the CBA, and it'll happen, that's when Bomber's going to be able to flood. And you should
right now. Trust me. You know how many times I winced and my chest hurt every time somebody got bumped in that game 4 on a drive to the basket as they were about to go up. Because all I thought about was Kawhi getting hip checked by Joe Ingles in fucking game 4. You know how pissed off. Never mind. Let's keep going. All right.
Go ahead, nigga. Tell me about your pain more, nigga. Go ahead. Let me smoke this blunt.
21 was our year, nigga. It was our year, nigga. And this bitch ass, chip tooth having ass, Australian ass Joe Ingles just hip checks Kawhi on the drive to the basket for no reason as he plants his fucking leg and he fucks his knee up. That was our year, nigga. We beat the fucking Suns with that nigga and we beat the Bucks. I'm telling you, man. That was our year.
Imagine getting that emotional over some shit that never won. Imagine that shit.
That's why you get emotional about it, nigga. If you had never seen your team won and you were like, we finally got a shot, and then it gets snatched away from you by an Australian and should be on the bench, you'd be pissed off too, nigga. If the Dodgers ain't win a couple chips in my lifetime, I'd still be pissed off at Joe Kelly for breaking Hanley's ribs in 2013 in the playoffs, nigga.
You know what's crazy? Is as much as you hate this nigga, you sound just like Stephen A. Smith in the middle of that Hawk series, nigga. That's what you sound like right now.
Let me tell you something right now. My nigga. I know you say your hands still work, but we gonna find out. You got to put that blood out. You compare me to that no hair having ass bitch ass nigga. We got a motherfucking problem.
Hey, before we do this fight, let's both prepare albums so we can take it. I got some records I need to put together.
I got some shit to put in the booth. Let me get back to the booth.
Absolutely. All right. Do sports create heroes or do they simply reveal them?
It creates them. I think it creates them because when you
Good question, I read them.
If you really want to break it down, like at just a real like philosophical level, why should how well you shoot a basketball make you a hero to me in my everyday life? If you really just want to break it down to that level, like
I can answer that.
Fire away.
I think it reveals it.
I agree, but I'll explain why.
I think it reveals it.
Sure.
Because of what you said, Cam. Because as great as someone is at shooting basketball, there's always somebody who's better, who lives up to moments that people can't imagine themselves being in. Like the reason we look at sports stars as heroes and gladiators is because the things they do, we realize as normal human beings, we can never obtain. We can't do certain things. And when you look at a guy like a Cam Newton, take a team like the Carolina Panthers on his back and take him to the Super Bowl, and you look at it, you go, I could never do that. Like there's nothing on God's green earth. I can't do that and that. So that's when it reveals these heroes per se, because at the end of the day, a hero is something that you can't be yourself.
I can understand that, but I'm also a sicko because I go, but that nigga can't out rap me, so I don't give a fuck what he's doing. Tell that nigga get in the booth and rap Cocomania right now. He can't do it.
I understand that, but there's rappers who can out rap you.
Yeah, but I can out rap you too.
I'm like,
hey, you can't tell me that if we go into the studio 100 times out of 100, there ain't a rapper I won't catch. That's how I feel about. That's how confident I am in my ability to rap. Ain't nobody gonna get me 100 days out of 100. I'll guarantee you that right now.
That's why this nigga won't do a song with me. Anyways.
I got a song with you and you ain't dropping, nigga. Don't play games, nigga. You ain't dropping that. You ain't dropped that.
The eye shit?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'll keep it real with you. I'm going to say this too. No. For real. I didn't get enough verses that I like. I did like your verse. I thought your verse
nigga, I'll write a 32, nigga.
Whatever, nigga. Do it, nigga. Just put a diss record out so I can drop my IE Not Like Us and get you the fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. Let's go.
You could have said, Cam, we need longer verses. We could have did back and forth on the Styles and Jada shit. We could have made it work, nigga.
He wasn't trying to do that. Cam's scared. He be rather.
Whoa.
Cam said, oh gosh, gotta do it big. Fucking so-and-so's gotta mix it.
I pulled up to your crib. For that. I was in your living room and pinned that verse. Recorded that motherfucker. Don't play with me. You know what type of time I'm on, nigga.
It was weak, nigga.
I deleted it when you left, nigga. That's why the song ain't dropped.
I pulled a cam. I pulled a camera on. Hey, delete that shit.
Delete that shit right now.
Yo, delete that shit, B. Oh shit. All right, so the reason why I feel like they reveal heroes is because we got to be real, right? Like in the history of human like existence, sports has always played the role of showing us what the ability of human physicality was. You know what I'm saying? Like shooting a basketball, as arbitrary as that may sound, it means a lot more to the grand scheme of what human ability means to all of us as human nature. A person's hand-eye coordination, how fast they can move laterally, horizontally, how fast they can get off the ground, how high they can jump, whether or not they can jump over somebody. All of these things that we take, all of these things measure down to statistics that we take so lightly, but these statistics mean a lot in the grand scheme of humanity. And that's the reason why I say that they reveal them, because when you really think of like the NFL or the NBA, the NHL, the MLB, you're talking about every single nigga that's playing here was an absolute stud coming out of college. Like not out of their high school. I'm talking about out of college. The level that most niggas never see. Like 98% of high school athletes never see college. These niggas were the top creme de la creme in the college level. Then they get thrusted into the professional level where every single nigga on the field was the man from the city where they come from. Everyone, not some. Every one of those niggas go back to their high school. Their jerseys retired. These niggas got statues. These niggas got camps. They got all that type of shit. So when you put the best of the best of the best of the best in the middle of that ring, arena, court, field, whatever, and the cream rises to the top, you're revealing something. You're not necessarily creating that scenario. You might if you talk about the league and all the other shit, but whenever even in rap, we've seen it, you put 15 MCs in a cypher. Nigga, 2 rounds in that cypher, you're gonna see who's who. Real quick. Those niggas are gonna emerge to the middle, and it's gonna become probably a little back and forth between 2 or 3 of them. And then even in that, one of those 3 will fall off, and then one nigga will fall off, and there'll be one nigga still rapping, spitting crazy shit. So, I think it just reveals them. You just need the arena.
Gladiator.
So, okay, so maybe I think we might be, because this is my immediate reaction to that. Because I'm thinking of like heroism. Okay, so.
Okay.
Is Karl Malone a hero?
Yes.
Yeah. He's a hero to some and a villain to others.
Yeah, he's a fucking hero.
I'm saying, like, can you be viewed as a true hero when, as a man, you fail as your responsibilities as a man? You can still be a hero.
That's to some people.
Yes, yeah, absolutely you can.
Because that's how I view it. Because I feel like, yes, you're great as an athlete, but are you a human being I would want to model my life after? No.
But guess what, Cam? You know the difference between the hero and the villain is who's telling the story.
That's a fact.
That's it.
That's a fact.
Very true.
Hey, heroes and villains are one of the fucking same. Like they're one of the same. It's just
absolutely.
This nigga to the victor goes spoiled. The victor gets to tell the story.
But that's why I feel like they're created more though than they're actually revealed. Because you have to a story still has to be told and has to be fableized and created in order to hide the negatives that you don't want to be seen.
Do you know how great you have to be a villain?
How great you have to be a villain?
Do you not great?
You have to be great at something to be a villain. It is, yeah, you have to be 100%
Bryant was a villain until he retired.
Well, Kobe was a villain for no reason. They villainized Kobe for something else outside of.
But if Kobe Bryant was Robert Horry, you wouldn't call him a villain.
I don't know about that.
Hey, listen, all I'm gonna say is this, man. R.I.P. Mamba. Like, I'm not trying to throw no smut on that grade.
No, yeah.
But 04 would have been turbulent for any player in history.
But
I'm just saying.
No, what I'm saying is the lights aren't shined if it's Robert like that. If it's Robert Horry, the fact that Kobe's
no. If it's Robert Horry, they just would have ushered his ass out the league real quick.
Yeah, that nigga wouldn't have been in the league. Yeah.
That's my
but that doesn't make you any less of a villain. People will still villainize your name based off of the actions that you have.
Let's take away Kobe Bryant. I give you another villain. Mm-hmm. You know how good Isaiah Thomas was?
Once again, it wasn't about the hoop that made him a villain.
No,
it wasn't the hoop that made it a villain. No,
it wasn't. It wasn't the hoop that made
it was Isaiah not about hoop that made Isaiah a villain.
Hold on. Because everybody's going to go to handshakes.
I'm not going to handshakes. I'm talking about their style of play. Their style of play made them.
Hold on.
Style of play, and if him co-signing the comments about Larry Bird, him talking, him icing out Jordan at All-Star games. Like this is what got him to that.
Hear me out. When you look at Isaiah Thomas, when you talk about style of play, Isaiah went out there beating niggas up. That was Bill Laimbeer.
That's bullshit. There's footage of Isaiah punching the nigga in the face and him not reacting.
Isaiah was with the shit.
What I'm saying is,
there's multiple videos of Isaiah throwing punches at people. Are you crazy?
No. I'm not talking about. The nigga from Gary, Indiana. He'll punch a nigga in the face. What I'm saying is, the Jordan rules that people really hate Isaiah mainly for. He wasn't the one beating up on Jordan. He was too small. And Isaiah tell you, I wasn't the one hitting Jordan. Why are you mad at me? I wasn't beating the niggas up.
Well, they're mad at him because he was the head of the snake, nigga. I mean, you're famous of saying that the responsibility falls on the stars, right?
Hear me? So you get
like Isaiah was on one ankle giving niggas the business in the finals. There's nothing, and nobody was saying, look at that bitch ass nigga.
No. Nobody said that. Nigga said, God damn, somebody kick him in the ankle. Stop him.
Stop that nigga.
You guys both make my point. Because what I said was, you know how great you got to be a villain? Even though Bill Laimbeer was whooping his ass, they said, blame Zeke, nigga, because that nigga's cold. So blame that little nigga.
Yeah, because Zeke was always running his mouth off the court. If it was just off the court, it wouldn't have mattered.
You know what? And he's supposed to. And guess what? When somebody stepped to him, he didn't say that. It was robbing him, jumping up beside like nigga touch Isaiah.
Well, yeah, of course.
No, but when they did get to Isaiah was with the shits. We're not gonna sit up here and act like Isaiah was.
And there's also a reason Isaiah had a falling out with Magic too. This is a pattern for that nigga.
I'm not calling Isaiah a bitch by no stretch of the imagination. He is a nigga for real.
No,
he is a Southside Chicago nigga, bro.
Southside Chicago. Okay. The nigga gave Jordan protection when he first got in the league in Chicago.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I know that. I'm aware of that.
Thomas is. But what I'm saying is, he didn't get a villain for being a nigga that was like you. They didn't say he cut called a fade. What really started was when they were beating the shit out of Jordan. They were like, "Oh man, Isaiah and them being dirty," and Isaiah like, "I wasn't touching him. It was them." But he's the nigga who got the game, so he becomes a villain.
Of course, absolutely. Yeah, I think to be a villain in any circumstance, you have to be great. I mean, if you look even like in the movie realm. All villains or great villains in movies were great. They were great at what they did. They were great villains. So I do think you have to be great at whatever it is that you do to be a villain. But I also feel like the heroism comes in when the cream rises to the top. Like when you have, Michael Jordan versus fucking Magic Johnson in the NBA Finals, and Jordan goes and fucking hangs from the damn near the free throw line, changes hands and lays it up. Nigga, that is a hero being revealed in front of your face because of the circumstances. All right, so what's more painful? Never reaching the championship or losing the championship repeatedly?
Well, I've got experience in both. They both hurt. And I gotta be honest, man. It's definitely losing on the big stage repeatedly. I don't think it's really much. Because nothing hurts more than
I
that.
don't know why we can't hear you. You good?
Yeah.
Can we get? Okay, I can hear you now. Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, and I was because losing are like those Dodger World Series losses, man. Those were like shotgun shots to the fucking chest, bro. Like having to sit back and watch it. I could only imagine what the Bills went through for 4 years in a row. Just knowing what it feels like to get to the game and then you're so close and you just fail at the doorstep. I couldn't. That's just that pain. It fucking hurts a lot. So at least when your team loses early, then you can sit back and get your ha-has off, your kikis, your chuckles. You can look back. It just doesn't sting as bad. Like it doesn't sting as bad as when I've had to watch my teams lose in the championship. That shit just is gutting.
Losing the championship. When Alabama lost to Clemson, you think I hurt versus Indiana? Fuck, and I was at the game. That shit, when I watched on TV, that shit hurt. Like I'm like nigga, pick play, nigga. Like cry, like nigga. Losing the championship hurts. Like you can lose.
Like you think the Spurs wouldn't have rather just lost Game 7 to OKC instead of getting embarrassed in the fucking finals like this? Like, oh yeah.
Like no, it's just I rather never like if you but the key is never getting there. If you never get there, you never get on that stage. I'm still picking losing in that championship. Just as a fan, I've seen
because you said repeatedly. You said lose repeatedly. Jesus Christ. How many times you gonna shoot Ricky?
I don't have a team that's never been there. Fortunately, I don't have a team that's never been there. And I've had several teams lose in the championship. I've had Arizona basketball team lose in the championship. I've seen Alabama lose in the championship. I've seen the 49ers lose. I've seen the Lakers lose. That shit it hurts so bad. Like, I don't know.
Y'all niggas asking me why I still hate Florida. Because they took a title from my fucking Bruins. You said, why do I still hate Florida, nigga? And I'll never let it go. That shit hurt, man. Corey Brewer, Joakim Noah, Al Horford, all you niggas make me sick. I'll never forgive you niggas for that shit.
That nigga mad at the kids.
You can't wait for Al Horford to retire so you can be like, fuck that nigga.
I'll rebound better than that, nigga. Get that nigga the fuck out of here. I want to see that nigga. You can't read a board to save his goddamn life.
Yeah, so I'm going to definitely say losing in the championship, and that's simply because I'm a 49ers fan. So I've been a 49ers fan since the 80s. I was born in 1981. I was kind of indoctrinated through my uncle to be a 49ers fan and have been ever since. And we have kind of like a 3-part, I guess you could say, story to being a 49er fan in your mid-40s. You have the very early part where we were very dominant and winning, and we won 5 championships. And then you have the middle part where we fucking sucked, and we weren't making the playoffs, and we weren't getting there. We had great players, but never a full team. You know, the Frank Gore, Elvis Gerbach years. You know what I'm saying? Those early
T.O.
Alex Smith years, T.O. years. Yeah. Those years where we just were barely getting to the playoffs. Yeah, Garrison, barely getting to the playoffs and really just a mid team. And then the 2010s come around. and we start finding some spark, and we get there against Baltimore, and we fucking fail. Then we get there twice again, and we have some time where we're really playing really good football, but not getting to the game. Then here comes the 2020s, and we get there twice, and we fucking fall on our face twice. Losing in the championship these last two to Kansas City has really fucking hurt, nigga. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that shit, I'm still mad at, especially the last one. The last one is fucking unforgivable. To be up
honestly,
10 to start the fourth quarter, that shit.
Well, that was both of them, right? That was both of them against the Chiefs.
Yeah,
right?
but the last one, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. Like going to overtime and that shit hurt.
Now you were a Drake Greenlaw freak injury away because that nigga was locking Kelsey up. And then how does he fucking tears his Achilles just jogging off the sideline? Like,
bro, fuck that. The year before, we lost 4 quarterbacks in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, but
like, bro,
this was the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine if you was in the bowl first quarter, first play, this nigga tears his fucking UCL. You'd have lost your fucking mind.
I'm not even saying this because I'm a 49er fan. I'm just saying this, period. As a sports observer, I have never seen a contending team deal with the amount of injuries that the 49ers have in the past 5 to 6 years. I've never seen it.
Like in sports?
Period. A contending team. I've never seen it. 4 quarterbacks in 1 NFC Championship game. We lost. I've never seen it, bro.
That was crazy. That was a crazy, crazy game.
And it kept getting worse.
I've never.
It didn't get any better. Yeah, it just kept snowballing. Yeah, that was a crazy game.
I've never seen it, and it's like season after season after season, it keeps snowballing into each other, worse and worse and worse. Nah, bro. The 49ers are cursed when it comes to injuries. All right. If athletes had if every athlete had modern training, whose legacy changes the most?
Modern training? I don't even know if it's modern training. Is it just, do they just have better physical makeup? I think some niggas are just more prone to injury.
Nutrition, the things that we know about things, everything, right? That's how you
the shoes, the gyms, the equipment, the modern information on nutrition, stretching, mobility, sauna, cold plunging, yoga.
You might not like this. The first person that came to mind, we're just talking about like actually taking care of your body better, is Bird. Sure. That was the first thing that came to my mind, was Bird.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think about Bird. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
I like that answer.
I really like that answer.
I like the answer. I know my answer though.
What's your answer?
We twins, but we ain't twins. We Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde here. Magic Johnson. If Magic,
what, condoms?
No, just what. Even if you take that, even if you take that part into account, what we know about HIV and how healthy he remained throughout his career.
Yeah.
Right. Like no, I know. Like all jokes aside.
No, for real. He was still wasn't he still getting like 15 a game when he came back?
Magic might be. No, ain't no Mike. Magic would have like 30,000 points. 15,000 assists, like 16, 17,000 assists, and like 15,000 rebounds.
Yeah.
You talk about changing the narrative. You be like, hold on. You talk about changing a narrative? 30, 17, 15,000? Oh, you be like, oh, nigga. You be looking at nigga different.
Magic's already one of the GOATs to me, so there ain't too much more you can do.
If that nigga had 30, think about it, if he had 30, 15. You'd be like, yo, nigga, hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth when you talk about that nigga. Watch your mouth.
I'm gonna say one is probably gonna be left field because he already was like super great. But if you imagine if that nigga had modern training and modern technology, niggas would never fuck with his numbers, and that's Wilt Chamberlain.
That was my first thought, actually.
If that nigga had an idea about recovery and he wasn't playing in fucking Converse Superstars and that nigga was and he wasn't going home and fucking 30 bitches before, like, he actually got rest and like ate, because I'm sure they ate like shit back then. So, actually like ate well and like, could you imagine what those numbers would have actually been?
They eat shit like
yeah.
Carmelo eat McDonald's and shit. They eat McDonald's.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's funny because I was thinking like Connie. Well, I was thinking of older players. I was thinking like Connie Hawkins, just guys who just went down with an ACL and it just was over. You know what I mean? Like,
what player I did think about was
Bernard King. Bernard King tore his ACL and it was over. That nigga was a fucking bucket.
Problem. He was a fucking super bucket. Another guy I was thinking about was Bill Walton.
Ooh. But he's a big with feet issues is to tell as old as time, though. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true. Especially back then.
Yeah. You look at today, nigga, feet issues. Greg Golden shows.
Would you consider an Achilles a foot issue?
No.
Okay.
Because
then we're talking about the same thing.
Because Achilles, it just, you can recover it sometimes. It just step the wrong way.
Well, see, I was going. This kind of goes with the same thing, and that's Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale fucked his feet up from one playoff run where he didn't want to sit down. Kevin McHale was the post moves with McHale. God damn, yeah, he was a problem too.
Another guy I would say is Charles Barkley.
That's interesting. He would have really been what Giannis was supposed to be if that nigga had a proper diet and training. That nigga was already a demon with 3 a.m. parties and shit.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by Charles Barkley?
No. What do you mean by he would be what Giannis was supposed to be?
I said Zion.
Yeah, I agree.
What we thought Zion was going to be, we thought Zion was going to come in here, just out athletic everybody, get hit 30 plus a game. I think this is what he would have been.
Okay, because when I heard Giannis, I was like, hold on. Like,
no, not Giannis.
I thought Zion was. I said this nigga's he's the biggest, stronger, more athletic Charles Barkley.
So like
this nigga's in
that's
trouble.
Exactly what I thought.
This nigga's in trouble.
Yeah, and that's why I said like that's why that nigga that's what Charles Barkley would have been what we thought Zion was going to be, which is a better him.
I don't understand why he never got Charles Barkley and worked out.
Hey, I will say this.
When's the last time you saw Charles Barkley? Tell anybody.
I will say this. Expect Zion to have. I will say this. Expect Zion to have a breakout season. He did have a pretty good season this year. He's due for one.
His health, his you want to talk about modern training, he ignores it. So I don't know how consistent he'll stay with it. You know what I mean? Like he be ignoring that shit. So.
The nutrition, the trainers, everything. He like the guy got
he don't care.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
You might make the trainer get an OnlyFans. Maybe he'll listen. But until then, I don't know.
All right, what's your worst take of the week? Worst take of the week that you've heard?
I don't know.
Shit, I got so many candidates from just yesterday alone. I'm assuming you guys have already discussed one of them, so I'll go with Eric Trump thinking we believe that Daniel Cormier fell for fake tweets from his own page that weren't real, and he still posted them about fights being fixed at the UFC event. I don't know if y'all saw that. Did y'all see that shit?
I did. I skipped through it. Yep.
Yeah, so apparently Daniel Cormier posted DMs that he allegedly received from Eric Trump, essentially like trying to figure out what fights are happening and if they're fixed so that he can bet on them. And then he deleted the tweet, and Eric Trump tried to come out and say, "Oh, it was all fake. He got fooled by some fake stuff and posted it." It's like, nigga, no, he didn't. He was trying to figure out, and he was the fight that he was wondering who was going to win. Of course, the person he was asking if they were going to win won, which honestly wasn't shocking if we're being real. The fact that it was Diego Lopez won, but yeah, it was very, very fishy. But which I mean, you think we're stupid? They all just think we're stupid. I'll just go with that for now.
Go ahead, try.
I know what yours going to be, so I'm gonna let me get mine's off. My worst take comes from you know, the biggest personality in sports media, Stephen A. Smith, when he said that that the New York Knicks are one of the greatest teams of all time. Nigga, shut the fuck up, Stephen A. And I'm gonna just leave it there. Go ahead, Rand. I'm gonna let you get yours off, man. I should even go on mute.
Up, like...
Hey, get the sound effects ready. So, you know, I need to eat the sound effects. Gunshot. Okay. I don't know the nigga's name. The UFC fighter who called Michelle Obama.
Josh Hokett.
Had the nerve to fix his ugly ass lips to say Michelle Obama is a man at the White House. Well, I'm gonna start this the same way I started my little rant on earlier. Your mama. Fuck you and the entire horse you rode in on, you son of a bitch. If I was as good as you, I would challenge you to a fight. But I know you were gonna whoop my ass. So if I ever see you, I'm gonna call you a bitch. And if you attack me, I got a thing for you too. So you kiss my whole black ass talking about Michelle Obama that way. Nigga, she might be a man in your eyes, but you a bitch in mine. How about that, motherfucker? Fuck you. Fuck all these niggas who think that shit. And quite frankly, Michelle Obama ain't been in the White House since 2016. Get your nuts out of her mouth, you punk ass pussy. Like, I'm sick of you white boys out here running your mouth talking about Michelle Obama and Barack Obama, this. You must have a black fetish, because that's why you keep talking about it, you pussy. Fuck you and fuck everybody who didn't say anything. Namely, Dana White, Joe Rogan, Donald Trump, and his entire administration as a staff, label that motherfucking group. And anybody else who out there talking about Michelle Obama, fuck you too. You're like, fuck you, you silly clown ass motherfuckers. Look.
Hey, I missed it when you said Trump because the shit fucked up. So say his name again.
Trump. Donald fucking J. Trump. Fuck you too, you sleepy motherfucker. You laugh. You only woke up for that, you sleepy motherfucker. You was asleep the rest of the fight. You was asleep during this fight. And what you niggas think is okay to sit here and talk about it? I even had a nigga on there talking about this is a great show. Fuck that show. Fuck that event. And fuck everybody who watched that shit and enjoyed those comments. Fuck. I'm sick of you niggas out here talking about black women like with impunity. How about this? You won't say that to what's the black fighter who was whooping everybody's ass? You won't say that shit in front of him, I guarantee.
Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, that's the worst thing I ever heard. And I tell you now, man, somebody need to whoop your ass. Won't be me because I can't fight as good as you. But I tell you what.
That's what's pissing me off, Randall. He's actually pretty fucking good. It's very annoying, actually.
It's always a good motherfucker.
Because, see, the last motherfucker they had doing all this pro-America, rah-rah white boy shit wasn't actually good. And then he ran into Kamaru Usman and got his fucking jaw broke. So you knew once he actually fought credible talent, he was going to get his ass whooped. This dude's actually pretty good. That's very annoying because he won't shut the fuck up. And yeah, Dana White over here. No, I don't condone the comments. It was nasty. I don't appreciate him saying those. Nah, nigga. Nah. You condone and support all this shit by even letting this event happen.
If Jalen Brunson would have said, fuck Donald Trump after he won an NBA championship, his ass would be suspended.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah. And also fuck Stephen A again, because he's over here dick riding the event. He's dick riding all this shit. You let this nigga Trump say you were a low IQ nigga, and all you've done since then is suck that nigga dick more. You make me sick, Stephen A. Smith. You Stephen A. bitch ass nigga. Don't ever compare me to that bitch ass nigga, bro. He makes me fucking sick.
Ken, when I said anybody who co-signs that bullshit,
God damn, the nigga hit me with the ether.
Stephen A. Same thing. Fuck you too, Stephen A.
I had to hit the ether shit on myself.
I can't stand that nigga, bro. Man, you know how much it hurt my soul seeing fucking Terrence Crawford taking a photo with this nigga, all happy that I'm taking a picture with the president. Nigga, take your bumpkin ass home somewhere, man.
I saw that too, bud. You may never see this, but fuck you too.
Man, like I knew I was going to have a problem with Terrence Crawford when he said Eminem was his GOAT. I knew damn well something wasn't right technically in the chromosomes up here.
He is from Oklahoma. Like, goddamn.
He's from Omaha. No, he's from Nebraska. He's from Omaha, Nebraska. Which is actually worse.
Yeah,
which is actually worse.
Like, yo, he from like, so man, you ain't got to pander and tap toe dance for these niggas. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. I'm sick of these niggas.
All right, so I'm gonna just say this because y'all niggas went crazy and you're talking about niggas that can kill niggas with their bare hands. So I want to be clear about something.
And
I don't condone anything that happened at this event, but nigga, don't jump on me. I've been on the mat before. I know what time that is. Don't jump on me, nigga. Please don't. I'm stressed.
I'm right there with you, Tryon. A lot of them niggas, the hands and feet they can put on somebody is crazy. But
you're right, Try. But look, I ain't finna fight these niggas.
I
ain't fight nobody.
I will say, listen. You might be able to catch one of them. You know, a lot of MMA fighters ain't really got hands like that. They're more total martial artists.
I'm gonna catch multiple.
First double knockout in UFC history.
Hey, our Words Take YouTube page is like this right now.
Life support, y'all.
Hey, self-defense is self-defense. His hands are a deadly weapon.
Yeah. You know, most UFC events take place in red country anyway. I got to stand my ground shit. I'm waiting until they get to Florida and say that shit now.
I already said I ain't fighting nobody. But understand, too, one thing for certain. I ain't going to be coming alone. That's it.
It's a handicap match if I'm pulling up.
All right, this topic is dead. What's your unpopular opinion of the week, man? We need to move past this. We got niggas cocking hammers on live. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, we're 40. Yo, move on. Let's move on. Let's move on, man. Yo, yeah. God damn, niggas.
Fred, try. At first, I thought it was you with a sound effect. I was like, that was so well timed, my nigga. And I was like, oh, never mind. That's this nigga.
Hey, man, don't talk about Michelle Obama, B. Niggas have a problem.
You understand this? Randall's a law-abiding citizen.
That's a fact. Everything legal. My unpopular opinion of the week.
I got mine.
Go ahead, try. Go ahead, Randall. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My unpopular opinion of the week is the Knicks won this fucking series.
That's very unpopular.
That's my unpopular opinion of the week. The Knicks actually won this. I know I said earlier trying to be diplomatic, but nah, man, you Knicks, they was gifted this series.
My unpopular opinion of the week is that we are about one more guard leading the team to a championship away from Kyrie Irving essentially being Stephon Marbury that got to play with LeBron.
Whoa.
I've seen people try to sit back and say, man, Brunson almost as good as Kyrie. Now, Brunson been better than Kyrie, bro. We got to cut this out.
What?
I've watched Brunson lead his team to 50-win season. What did we ever watch Kyrie lead a team to? Even before the finals. Fuck the finals. 50-win seasons. Well, he's the guy. What is he leading his team to?
The nigga had AJ Bennett as the second best player when he was a solo act. Come on, let's.
The Celtics?
Yeah, the team in Boston for sure.
And then
they said bye, and they got better. It's like, what are we talking about?
Like immediately, like next season.
That nigga shot like 3 for 14 in a playoff game and said, I guarantee I won't do that next game, and did the same shit again.
We just saw Brunson shoot 32% from the field.
Yeah.
Nigga.
And he won. You want to know why? Because he hit shots. Still, there's a difference between hitting what he was. I think he was 12 or 25. There's a difference between going 12 and 25 and 3 or 14. Okay, there's a big difference.
Let me ask you a question. A serious question.
Go ahead.
Tangibly speaking, a skill. What did Jalen Brunson do better than Kyrie?
I think his actual ability to score the basketball is better. It is. Kyrie just has a better handle than him. He's got a better handle. He's got a better layup package. But if you're telling me I need somebody to actually get to their shot consistently and make a bucket, I'm taking Jalen over Kyrie.
Kyrie is arguably.
Okay, is Kyrie a better 3-point shooter?
Yes. Kyrie's a better shooter. Kyrie's a better shooter, period. Kyrie's a better shooter, period.
Period. I can't agree. I'm not rolling with that.
Kyrie handles the ball better.
He 1,000% handled. Arguably, no one has ever handled the ball better than Kyrie Irving.
He finishes at the rim better. Kyrie might be
1,000%.
Kyrie might be the best under the basket finisher in league history. And I'm not saying that to just talk shit. I'm just saying.
No, I think you're right on line with that. But as far as just everywhere else,
neither one of them are locking guys up. But niggas don't attack Kyrie. They attack Brunson. Like nigga, you've never seen Kyrie get punched.
He just does a better job of holding up. He does a better job of holding up for sure. But they attack him.
I think what you guys are saying. I think what you guys are arguing is on the wrong basis. Because if you're just talking pure skill, then yes, there isn't much that Jalen Brunson does better than Kyrie Irving. I think the argument that you guys need to have is who's more effective.
Oh, Brunson.
That's the argument. That's the argument because just because you're more skilled doesn't mean you're more effective. Kyrie Irving is way more skilled than Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is way more effective.
I'll say this. On the big stage, Kyrie performed better than Brunson did in the finals.
In one game, yeah.
No,
not in all the games.
No, that's the whole series. Not the whole series. He had a great series.
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that.
You don't gotta agree. It's still true. It's still true, nigga. You gotta agree.
Who was the LeBron James to help take pressure off of Jalen Brunson?
He didn't give a chance.
There's nobody on that team that's even close to absorbing the level of gravity that he had to absorb.
Damn, you said earlier the nigga took 80 in the first 3 games. He took 81 shots, 83. He didn't give nobody else a chance with LeBron James.
My nigga, do you think he would if he had LeBron James on the team? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You think if you had prime LeBron James on your team, you're taking 81? You don't have to because you have LeBron. He's taking these shots because he's his team leader to make these buckets. He was the guy.
Look, man, I'm sorry, bro. Look. There's not a basketball player at an elite level is going to say Jalen Brunson's better than Kyrie Irving. It's not one of them, unless you're on the New York Knicks and you play with him in college. Hart.
Hey, you know what, you're right, because that's exactly what Kevin Durant thought, and that's why his ass still only got 2 rings because he decided to go play with that nigga. That's cool. Exactly right. That's just what it is. Kyrie is immensely talented, but if you need to, when the rubber hits the motherfucking road, you can't just rely on that nigga to go get it. Brunson went and got it.
Look, Cam, respectfully, we can have these fan conversations or we can have a real basketball conversation. If I say, what can a nigga do, period, better than him,
yes, and
you can't find anything.
I said he scores. I said I would rather have him actually scoring the ball than Kyrie.
Not a better scorer. Nah. He's not.
I think he is. I think he's a more effective scorer. I think he's a more effective scorer for sure.
He gets to his mid-range shot damn near against everybody and gets it. And you think it's cash whenever he releases.
Yeah, I think when that
nigga needed in the clutch, when that nigga needed to get a shot off on Wembanyama, he got it. He needed to get a layup on Wembanyama, he got it. I'm gonna get a bucket on you. Harper, I'm gonna score on you. It didn't matter who they put on him.
Yeah, I would say that I think Jalen Brunson is more effective than Kyrie. I would say that for sure. I don't think he's a better basketball player than him, but I think he's more effective for sure.
Yeah, as far as just pure skill set, there's very few basketball. But the problem is that ain't translated to much for Kyrie.
Into the finals, 3 or 4 times, and he's won one.
If I tell you you're one of the best pure basketball players we've ever seen, going to the finals a couple of times should not be the answer to what you're doing. Especially when you already played with one of the top, no matter how you slice it, one of the top 3 players of all time, and then you decided to leave that situation for some ungodly reason. And then you go play with KD, who you deem a top 10 player of all time, and you do nothing there. You one of the main causes for everybody leaving that situation.
He got hurt. James Harden got hurt, and KD was a toenail away from the finals. What are we talking about, my nigga?
Then why did they keep playing together? What happened? What happened after that? Why didn't they just keep playing together?
Shit happens, bro. Like
no, but what happened though? Tell me what happened.
If you really want to know what happened, if you really want to know what happened, James Harden asked out. That's what happened.
Yeah, James Harden fucked.
Why did James Harden ask out?
He asked out because Kyrie Irving didn't want to take the shot. That's why he asked out.
Because of what?
Kyrie Irving didn't want to take the vaccination. That's why he asked out. That's what happened. I mean, you remember Kyrie Irving got suspended because he sat out because of the vaccination. That was the reason why he wasn't present in that playoff game. James Harden got hurt late in the middle of that game or something like that. And Kevin Durant was on his own. Kyrie Irving was not playing. That summer, James Harden asked out, and that's how he ended up in LA. That's how he ended up in LA. And the reason why he asked out is because Kyrie Irving wouldn't take the shot.
Yeah, it was that next season. He won't take the shot. He's going crazy with the comments about the whole Jewish situation on social media.
He posted that documentary. All the shit's going on.
And James says, you know what? I'm trying to, and he goes to Philly. He ends up going to Philly after that.
Yeah, he goes to Philly. My bad. He goes to Philly and then he goes to LA. But yes.
And because of all that, then Kevin Durant says, okay, I want to get traded now. He goes to fucking Phoenix. And this is after Kyrie come out talking about we don't even need a head coach. Ring endorsement for your head coach, by the way. Ring endorsement.
All that shit don't mean anything. If I put the niggas on the court, I'm taking Kyrie, period, nigga. All that shit don't mean shit to me.
Kyrie got to make the playoffs to be on the court to talk about this.
All that James Harden left, all that bullshit. There's not a basketball player in the NBA. There's not a basketball player in the NBA. Well, I'm not. Let me stop lying. There 432 jobs. There's about 425 people in the NBA that's gonna say Kyrie, nigga. Fuck all that shit we talking about, nigga. All that shit we having a non-starter conversation.
I'm just saying a lot of them niggas ain't one making that decision.
Look. I hear you. But that's a fan.
Do you want to win or do you want to say I got the best player on my team?
That's a fans conversation. But when niggas talk,
how was that a fans conversation when at the grand scheme of things you want to win?
Look, because winning isn't the end all be all to everything when we're talking about individuals. Circumstance plays a lot. And like I said, we said earlier, circumstance let them niggas win a championship this year. Will you agree to that? There's a lot of circumstance. So you can't tell me because of circumstance that this nigga just is better than this nigga because you're talking about winning. Jalen Brunson would be winningless if the circumstances didn't fit. You know what I'm saying? So
Jalen Brunson has already proved he's a better team leader than that nigga, though, bro. He's proved he can be the nucleus of a team. I'm positive. I am positive.
If they don't win, we're not seeing this shit.
Yes, I already would have said it. He's already been leading this team to 50-win seasons as the best player on the team.
You go look.
Kyrie has not done that in his career one time.
You go back.
Not one time.
Dude, as the de facto number one, go look at Kyrie's teams.
Look at Kyrie what?
Go look at Kyrie's teams when he was the number one option. Outside of that Celtics debacle. And they just didn't fit. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. And they still won a bunch of games.
I think my point kind of misses this. Why wasn't it given to him as another option elsewhere again after the fact?
Because sometimes circumstance happens where you just end up in situations where you're a Luka.
Shouldn't his talent have trumped that at some point?
No, it don't always do that.
We've seen it happen multiple times.
I hear you, but it doesn't always happen that way. It doesn't always happen that way. Everybody doesn't get to have the Kobe moment where they go and be the number one and stay that. Everybody doesn't get that. The NBA is very political, my nigga.
I agree. But at some point, my nigga, if Kyrie was as good as we think Kyrie is, this would override that.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. When people say Kyrie, yeah, but even when you say that, when Kyrie's as good as people think he is, see, I don't think Kyrie is as good as people think he is. I think he's as skilled as people think he is. I mean, is Kyrie Irving even a top 20 player in the league?
Right now, no, but he's coming off an injury. So I will say that. I'm not going.
I'm saying when he was healthy in the playoffs, was he a top 20 player in the league?
Until the finals, there was a case. But he got a horrible finals.
But I'm saying
I can't care for those finals.
But I'm saying though, even when he's healthy, that's a fringe conversation, is it not?
What year are you talking about? What year? What finals year?
I'm talking about 2023
with the Mavericks. With the Mavericks, he had a terrible finals with the Mavericks. Now, that's not even debatable. If you try to say,
I'm just asking. In 2023, was Kyrie Irving a top 20 player
like
in this league?
Kyrie Irving in 2000.
A case could have been made.
Kyrie Irving in
for that.
2023 averaged 27, 5, and 5. You trying to tell me he's like top 20? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm asking you, are there 20 players in the league that you would take?
Now, Randall, you the first nigga. Randall, you the first nigga to say don't just judge stats. You're the first nigga to say don't just look at stats and say that's the answer. You know that, so don't do that.
No. You're 1,000% right. You're 1,000% right. But when we recognize the skill and then we match it up with the numbers, they make sense.
No, like I said, I think he was. If I'd have to really go back and think about that year to that degree, but I'm sure he was borderline top 20 at the minimum. I'll never say.
Okay, so let's go over these names. Let's go over these names, right? So, Joker, we're taking Joker over Kyrie, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're taking Giannis over Kyrie, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
We're taking Steph over Kyrie, right?
Yeah.
We're taking Luka over Kyrie, right?
Yeah.
We're taking Joel Embiid over Kyrie, right?
Now, I don't think that's a good
all right, I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so let's say no. Listen, we're talking about 2023 here. Okay, we're taking Jason Tatum over Kyrie, right?
Yes.
Not that year.
What the fuck are you talking about? They went to the Eastern Conference Final. Are you crazy? They went to the finals the year before and lost to Golden State. And in 2023, they won the championship.
Hold on. Is that the year they won? I'm confused.
Yes.
That's the year they beat the Mavericks in the finals.
Okay.
This is why we're talking about. That's why we're talking about this particular year, because I'm trying to talk about peak Kyrie. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I know 2023 is his best statistical season. It's not even close. I'm sure you have his stats up. 2023 is his best statistical season, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jason Tatum, are we taking him over Kyrie?
No. Oh yes, we are.
Say no. Let's just say no.
Okay.
No, my God, Randall, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
You said I'm meant to say yes. Say yes. Let's just say yes.
Okay. Kevin Durant.
Yeah, KD.
In 23.
SGA.
Yeah.
What was SGA's numbers back then? I don't remember.
He averaged 30. He averaged over 35 and 5. It was like 32, 5 and 5. He's been averaging 30 plus, shooting over 50% for the last 4 seasons.
Okay, cool.
LeBron James.
Of course.
Yeah, it's close though. Really close.
Anthony Davis.
2023, no. I would take Kyrie.
Based off of the fact of the defensive impact that he had that season, because he was kind of going crazy defensively that year. It's tougher, but I just don't trust what I get from Anthony Davis consistently, like overall offensively. So I'll take Kyrie.
Okay, Devin Booker.
Kyrie. But that's closer than people might think. But I'm taking Kyrie.
I'm just saying it's fringe, right?
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, you know how I love Devin Booker. Try to tell you, I love Devin Booker. No, I'm not. It's not. I take Kyrie.
You don't think it's not even close? Wow.
That's crazy.
And the reason I say it's
Kawhi Leonard.
So when I say it's not close, I'm not saying that Devin's not good. What I'm saying is I don't think twice about taking Devin over Kyrie. When I'm thinking it's close, I'm going, let me think about that. I don't think about it. I'm taking Kyrie. What's the next thing?
Bam Adebayo.
No, you said Kawhi. Did you say Kawhi or did you say Kyrie?
I said Kawhi.
You said Kyrie over Kawhi?
Leonard.
In 23.
I'm not. You're fucking crazy.
What?
You would never take.
Are you taking Kawhi or Kyrie?
Kawhi.
In 23. Yeah,
okay. Bam Adebayo.
Kyrie.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a year on this planet I would take it. I'm taking Kyrie.
No.
I'm just saying. I mean, you're talking.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, this is the nigga averaging 25 and 10. This is not a bum. I'm not bringing up a bum.
Again, that's
like, I'm just saying, like,
he's not a bum, but my nigga, like, no. That's all I'm saying is no.
Okay, so I've ran off 17 names and we've only skipped 3 of them. No, so that puts him. So we skipped 3 of them.
3 or 4.
No, we didn't. We skipped 3 of them. Anthony, we skipped Joel Embiid, we skipped Anthony Davis, and we skipped Devin Booker.
And the one you just named. Bam. That's 4.
Okay, so 4. That's my bad. I ran off 18 names. So my point is that so listen. So this is, but listen to, let me land my plane. What I'm saying is that in Kyrie's best statistical season, he's a fringe top 15 player. He's a fringe top 15 player. So this whole I'm taking Kyrie over most guys. I just don't like, where do we rank him in the good, great category?
The conversation is not over most guys. The conversation is Brunson.
But the thing is, if we do that same discussion with Brunson, it don't go too much different.
Go different. Because I'm taking because I'm taking Devin Booker over Brunson. I'm taking, what was the other name we took? Yeah, I'm taking Devin Booker. Yeah.
I'm never doing that.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
Like, I like this kind of party.
Your head. Fuck this shit.
It ain't got. It's not just the championship, bro. I've watched Devin, bro. I like Devin Booker's game, but it hit a cap a long time ago.
I mean, we talking about in the year 2023. Compared to this year, right? So yeah,
I think Devin Booker in 2023 averaged like 27, 5, and 4 or some shit like that. Like, I'll look it up right now too.
I don't know what it was, but nigga, I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
27.8, 5, and 4. Yeah.
28 points a game, nigga. Come on.
I'm taking Devin Booker over Kyrie Irving. And it's going to be way more efficient. And he's not going to have to dribble the ball like that. Yeah. Nigga shot 49.4% from the field, shot 35% from 3, and shot 85% from the free throw line. I'm taking Devin Booker.
The reason why I take Kyrie over Devin Booker, right, in Brunson, is because there is a fear factor that comes into play, right? Not saying they fear you, but there's a fear factor. You're gonna have more game plan for Kyrie than you are for, like, when you hear elite defenders like Iman Shumpert, like really elite on ball defenders come out and say there's really no game plan for this nigga.
Well, yeah, because his wiggle game is just stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
even without a game plan,
stupid.
Like Iman didn't even say it that way. Iman just saying, like, whatever you do, you gotta keep on a counter.
Yeah, it's because the nigga's super skilled. My thing is I don't want to argue skill with Kyrie and nobody. I think Kyrie might be the most skilled player ever. My point is that skill doesn't necessarily translate to being effective. Like, Kyrie has not necessarily been super effective in his career as a number 1 option. I remember
even as a number days. 2. Even as a number 2 with this series they had against the Celtics, he was bad. And you had bad. Like it made no sense how bad he was.
I mean, he was bad. He was bad, but damn, the niggas been on that stage before and performed pretty fucking good.
Yeah, he had great finals against Golden State for sure.
Right? Yeah, but goddamn, my nigga, what was going on? Like, Luka was like, help! This nigga couldn't do nothing.
So for us to cherry pick. Like, he's only done it once. That's kind of weak. We're trying to cherry pick to prove.
I'm not cherry picking nothing. I'm just saying that.
To me, that's not fair because guess what? If you combine totality finals performances, Kyrie's been a better player than Jimmy.
I think finals performances, yeah, but I think the argument here is that when Kyrie went to the finals, both times he went to the finals as a second option. Jalen Brunson just went and Cam brought up other points as well, where he was like, not just championships, but 50-game win seasons is the number one option. Even getting your team to the playoffs is the number one option. These are things that Kyrie has not done, and that's just facts.
So
Even when he had a team around him in Boston.
Hold on. In Boston.
Yeah, those.
Hold on, I'm about to tell you exactly what his record was in Boston. In Boston, that's the number one option in 2018. They won 55 games.
Okay, what they do in the playoffs?
Circumstance, though. Like, we can have that argument. And the next year, come on, man, why am I computer working so slow? And the next year, they won 50 games in Boston.
Okay. I stand corrected in that.
50 games is the standard of having a good season in the NBA.
Yeah, for sure.
You hit
Absolutely.
50, you did something. You hit 60, you're probably going with a chip outside the Spurs. I mean, we can talk that shit we want to. Now, you look at the Cleveland days, with A.J. Bennett being your second best player, you're not going to win very many games, my nigga. I don't care how good you are. We saw Kobe win 30. We saw Kobe Bean Bryant win 30 with Caron Butler as the second best player.
It's facts.
Like, circumstance matters more than a lot of things, man. That's all I'm saying.
That's facts. All right, let's get to Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore of one-move players. Players that have one move.
What do you mean by one move?
Like
one
basketball players that got one move. Like this nigga
Yeah.
Kareem had a sky hook. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really have too
I
much.
don't want to say he only had one move.
Last nigga.
No, you want to know? To me, the first person that came to my mind.
Kareem ain't really have a bag like that, bro. Stop it.
I just say he had more than one move.
He had a little up and under he would use every now and then, but that nigga Kareem had a sky hook.
He had a
He had a hook.
And the nigga got outlawed from dunking. Nigga, what are you talking about, nigga? You talking about the sky hook, nigga.
Nigga, that was back when his name was Luau. I'm talking about Kareem, nigga.
We separate number 8 and number 24 now, huh? I see what you're doing.
No. It's only because he was only Luau for a couple of years. It wasn't even like that nigga was Luau Cinder for that long.
Right,
Luau Cinder.
Come on.
Look, the first person that came to my mind was Dwight. And Dwight didn't really have moves like that in the post. That was the first person that popped into my head when I heard one move. It was Dwight. I mean, Dwight's a Hall of Famer with one move, so that was kind of like the first thing that popped into my head.
Move, the running hook.
I feel like Muggsy had to have more than just one move to be able to last as long as he did in the NBA, though. Like to be that short. That's like Earl Boykins. Yeah, I feel like every player of that height had to have some type of running floater to live in the NBA. You feel me? Like they had to have
to survive for sure.
Yeah. He's actually a very tough Mount Rushmore because when you think about it, like it's very hard to be at that level and all you've got is one move that carries you for a career. Because eventually people are going to game plan for you and tune you out this shit, and you probably won't reach the peak that you should have reached. Damn. One move?
I'll put together my list.
I don't see. I feel like I'm being disrespectful because if I'm like the Grant Hill cross tween, like I feel like I'm being disrespectful. But he cooked everybody with that move.
That left to right crossover was nasty.
Nasty. It was disgusting. Like so, like, but it feels disrespectful to even try to put it in that context. Grant Hill.
Yeah,
that Grant Hill cross was disgusting.
He fucking destroyed Pippen's whole life with that shit.
Oh my god! Yeah. I mean, because I think of him, I would think of Tim Hardaway's cross, like just.
But Tim Hardaway cross it had multiple to it.
That's what I mean. Like, so I'm like, that's the thing that popped in my head, but
that's not really.
But it feels exactly. It feels like but that's shortchanging everything else that those players did. Like Grant did more than just a cross. Like you know what I mean? Like so.
I'll kick it off.
All right, I can go too. Go ahead.
I'll kick it off. Niggas ain't gonna like this.
Oh, here we go.
So whenever you start with that, niggas ain't gonna like.
Oh man, go ahead, man.
I mean, James Worthy first step.
Yeah, for sure.
James Worthy's first step. That nigga really jab step and get this first step and just blow by them. Like he really have KG turning over his right shoulder, over his left shoulder. KG's gonna turn over his left shoulder every fucking time he gets a chance. Other than that, he's catching lobs. You know what I'm saying? KG, like.
Well, you hit you with a front facing little 18-footer.
You know, and the only reason I don't see he's a hard one because you can't say that he faces up and then jab steps and goes, but also he's going over that left shoulder. So I'm a cheat a little bit and say KG because I'm only trying to pick Hall of Famers.
That's the other part. That's
I'm only trying to pick Hall of Famers. Joe Dumars had a 15-footer.
He had a long ball too. He had a 3-ball.
It was catch and shoot. No matter what he did, it was catch and shoot. Maybe one dribble.
Now, he wasn't getting nothing off the bench.
It was catch and shoot. Like, let's just be real. Catch and shoot. And this is a guy without. Let's see. Oh shit. No, I want a Hall of Famer. Go ahead. Hold on. No. Patrick Ewing. Running hook. Running hook, nigga. Both hands, nigga. Running hook. It was a hard jab, running hook, nigga. That was his man. The shit was just so impeccable. It was so impeccable. And if you went too far, you just up and down. But nigga, it was running hook.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Shaquille O'Neal with the drop step. That nigga used to just do a drop step to the right or a drop step to the middle and just shoot that little floater. I'm gonna go with Kareem with the sky hook. I'm gonna go with George Gervin with the finger roll. And I'm gonna go with Tim Hardaway with the UTEP 2-step.
But is that Tim Hardaway ain't a one move though?
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't want to. Yeah. Okay. I guess
niggas
Dwight
is being too sensitive.
All right, Dwight.
I feel like Try just went after niggas with signature moves. One signature move.
Yeah. Well, because literally in my head I was like, "Oh, Steve Smith." Steve Smith had that one good cross.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but like he's not a Hall of Famer, so I was trying to follow the what we were doing there. So Reggie Miller ultimately coming off that screen. That's really all you wanted.
I did.
Yeah, that's really all you wanted was Reggie doing that. Jesus. Oh man, it's actually more difficult than I thought. Because then my mind starts going back further because I think as time goes forward, I don't really have as many one move guys. But that Shaq.
Okay, you guys really want a one move list? Okay, cool.
No, Shaq. I'm taking Shaq.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say Shaq. Okay, I'll take Klay Thompson.
I'm not mad at Shaq. I'm not mad because Shaq did two things: jump hook or spin. So I'm not mad at that at all.
I was going to say Klay Thompson.
Yeah, because I could have been real disrespectful and said Manu with the Euro, but that's just really rude. But I could say that too.
I got one better than Manny for you.
Huh.
Clyde Drexler, he gave you in and out.
That's it.
I thought his one move was losing.
I don't know how they kept biting it on it. Nigga, he ain't going left.
Because he was fast as fuck. That's why.
I was gonna say the glide was moving. I was gonna say because the glide was moving. That's why they fell for that shit.
But
that nigga was moving.
But niggas jumped to the left though. Like nigga, he ain't going that way.
Hey, Alonzo Mourning with the jump hook. That's all he had. He ain't had nothing else in his bag.
You doing like I just go to Georgetown Centers, nigga. They all did the same thing.
That's it.
I just did
so that's my list. I revised it.
Yeah, we good though.
All right, Mount Rushmore championship teams nobody talks about anymore.
That nobody talk, and this is in all of sports, right?
Yep.
Okay. Off rip, my immediate thought is the 2020. What's that? I think that's 23. If I'm not mistaken.
Excuse me.
Toronto Raptors?
Nah, that's too much for their country. That's why. The 2023 Texas Rangers. That's the first right there.
My
Nobody.
first one was in baseball too, but it went down. It wasn't them.
It was between them and the '90s Twins because nobody talks about the '90s Twins anymore.
Nobody talks about the '90s Twins ever.
And they won. They won too. So it's like nobody talks about them niggas. But just for currency's sake, I'll go with the 2023 Rangers. I'll go with because they fall into a dynasty, people might think that they're talked about, but nobody talks about the 05 Spurs. Like literally, they don't come up at all. The 05 Spurs have played in the most boring finals it was the most boring finals, and they changed. They had to revise
like the
how
lowest
they
rated finals.
Yeah, it was so boring, and then she went like 7 games, and niggas didn't care. Like, it's insane, really. Honestly, as much as you might not like it, Trevor, the 2012 Ravens, people kind of forget that happened.
Fuck that championship, nigga.
I know.
Oh,
But
mama's
niggas
in there,
forget that happened.
nigga. Mama's, nigga. Take that fucking championship, nigga.
Niggas be forgetting that shit happened. And let's see. I'll try to throw another basketball one in there. I'll say the 81 Sixers.
Yeah, they really don't get spoken about much.
Yeah.
All right.
You got yours, Randall?
Yeah, somebody got it. I put it together. Get it show. My first one is the Bucks with Brad Johnson.
Fuck them. Fuck Gruden. Fuck everybody, nigga. Ah! Fuck! First drive, this nigga Charles Woodson gets a pick.
But they don't talk about them niggas at all. And John Lick.
This nigga Charles Woodson got a pick on the first drive. I was like, nigga, we here. And that was the only highlight of the game for the Raiders. Nigga. That was the only highlight.
Yeah. Mine's, I can't think of the year, but the Marlins, the year they won.
Well, they won too. So honestly, no, the year they won in 2003, I think.
When they bought the
That's a memorable one. No, that's a memorable one. That's a memorable one because they beat the Yankees, and because that's the Steve Bartlett year.
No one.
Where Steve Bartlett took the ball away.
Everybody like, oh, they bought it and then they disassembled the team. Remember?
Well, that's what they did when they won in '99 too. Or what year? Not '99. When they won? They won in 03, and what was the other year they won? 1990.
In that group.
Say what?
Gary Sheffield.
He was in the first one, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I want to say that was in like when they first assembled in like the '90s.
That was what I'm talking about. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
so I didn't know which year it was. I'll be honest. I don't know what year.
Okay, yeah.
So what's that? 2? We're really close to stop talking about that 04 Pistons. We're really close to
that was on my list. That was on my list.
You know what? I feel like they can't be stopped because I mean they have so many personalities on that team. And it was the fact that it's what quote unquote caused the Lakers to implode.
Johnson Billups it's our bet again, nigga. That's the only reason talking about it.
I love Sheed, so I was a big Sheed guy, so that's always gonna be for me. But I feel you though.
Become Mr. Irrelevant.
Well, honestly, if we being real, all the Pistons titles is kind of like nobody talks about them shits.
Yeah.
The Pistons titles are
88, 89. Niggas talk about those.
The Pistons titles are like a gap from when the Jordan era started to when the Celtics Lakers era ended.
Jordan.
Yeah. But I don't feel like people really talk about those rings enough. Yeah, people don't talk about those rings enough.
And I got my last one, and which should be talked about. The Arizona Diamondbacks. Yeah. You don't talk like Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling. Like Kurt Schilling out there on a bloody foot.
Sock.
Nigga.
No, that was on the Red Sox. That was the Red Sox. That he had the bloody foot. Guess what?
I thought Arizona was okay. But
Kurt Schilling with the bloody sock was on the Red Sox when they beat the Yankees. I can understand why you wouldn't want that to be the same one, but it's that one.
No, but
no, Schilling and fucking Randy Johnson carried them niggas to a title. That was insane. Yeah, they stopped a 4-peat. Yeah, they stopped a 4-peat. That's insane. 2001 Diamondbacks.
All right.
Yep.
I was gonna say 04 Pistons, but you took that, so I'm gonna double down on your 05 Spurs, and I'm gonna say the 2007 Spurs. Everybody talks about LeBron getting swept, but no one gives a fuck about the team that actually
Who
swept
swept him?
Kind of crazy. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
My next one is gonna be the 2021 Milwaukee Bucks. No one gives a fuck about that championship.
I was gonna say them.
Yeah. That was tough. We was just coming out of COVID and shit. Yeah, that was a tough year.
It was a super tough year. The next one's going to be the 2015 Kansas City Royals. No one gives a fuck about that championship ever. No one cares.
That's unfortunate, man. And that's another reason why all this salary cap shit is stupid as fuck, because that team was built from the ground up, won a championship, and nobody gives a fuck about them. Which is
no one gives a fuck. And I'm going to double down on that one and say the 2005 Nationals.
You mean the 2019 Nationals?
Yeah, my bad. The 2019 Nationals. My bad.
Which is honestly a great run. They had a hell of a run.
It was a hell of a run.
They won all road games to win their World Series, too. That was a crazy run.
I think the reason why nobody talks about it is it happened literally right before COVID.
Yeah. And there was a big lockout after that season that kind of ran. That's why it was only a 60-game season. The whole thing. But yeah, that was a great shit for them. Yeah.
Mount Rushmore front office decisions that changed sports history.
Okay, I'm gonna just go off the top of the dome. No paper, no none of that. Jerry Jones trading Herschel Walker. That's one. The Kansas City Chiefs trading up in the draft to take Patrick Mahomes. The Orlando Magic running an ad in the newspaper asking if they should re-sign Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal, yeah, they fucked up. Yeah.
And Frank McCourt failing to buy the Boston Red Sox, then buying the Dodgers.
Those are some good ones. Randall, what you got? Unless you want me to go, I can go.
Jerry West trading Paul Gasol to Mitch Kupchak.
Fucking dick. Nigga, I was on a treadmill at the gym and I saw that trade. I said, for who? I was like, collusion. I was sick.
Hey, you called Mark Cuban right then and there, huh?
Hey, I got one. I got another one.
They can't keep getting away with it.
Hold on. I got another buddy hookup. Kevin McHale trading KG to Danny Ainge in the Boston Celtics. Niggas forget niggas work with who they work with.
Yeah. You can keep going if you really want to.
Management decisions that changed change sports history.
Yeah. Yep. You could literally do one that's all Lakers.
Buying the Lakers.
Yeah, you could literally do all Lakers if you really want
Jerry Buss buying the Lakers. I'm trying. I should do it, huh? Jerry Buss buying the Lakers. The Bulls re-upping Phil Jackson because Mike was going to retire. They didn't. Mike only ends up with 5 instead of 6.
Honestly, you could say Krause telling him that even if they won again, he couldn't come back. Phil Jackson. That's because they could have kept winning. They could have won another one.
But Mike was.
I'll even go deeper than that. You could even say them not giving Scottie Pippen the right contract. If they would have renegotiated his contract, they probably could have kept that thing together.
Yeah, that's my 4, man.
All right. Mine is going to be the Lakers buying the number 1 pick in 1979 to get Magic Johnson.
From Chicago?
Cash.
Yep. Cash. Give me that, nigga. Modern day slavery for hundreds of thousands.
You may as well add in when the Celtics basically passed on the first pick the year they got Bird, and the niggas ahead of him still didn't take him. Indiana didn't take Bird.
Facts. Facts. Which is crazy because that's his home.
And he was at Indiana State. And they passed on that nigga, bro.
So yeah, that's my first one. My second one is gonna be Jerry West trading Vlade Divac for Kobe Bryant, 1996. Since you said do all Lakers, that's what I'm gonna do. My third one is gonna be Jerry Buss trading Shaquille O'Neal for Lamar Odom in pieces in 2004.
That's one more.
And my last one, and my last one is gonna be Magic Johnson signing LeBron James in free agency.
You ain't doing basketball reasons?
I did. I said Magic Johnson signing LeBron
basketball
James.
Reasons.
What you mean?
Them saying the Lakers couldn't get Chris Paul.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought he was going with.
For basketball.
I don't know if that. I don't know if that really changed sports history.
Oh, it did.
Kobe not getting Chris Paul?
Because the next move was Dwight Howard. Because they was going to trade Powell for Dwight.
Well, let's be honest though. Chris Paul and Kobe Bryant yelling at Dwight Howard. That nigga might have retired mid-season. If we being real.
You got to do a catch live, Chris. A rebound. Them two other niggas take care of the rest.
You know what?
I don't know.
I got 20 years of evidence that shows me wherever Chris Paul goes, it don't work out.
It worked out with Kobe beating Bryant. Because that's when he played with Kobe Bryant. Nigga got two.
I was gonna say he never played with a nigga like Kobe Bryant though.
Ain't nobody. Kobe changes things, nigga. Fuck that history, nigga.
Yeah. He never played his. Who was the best overall teammate that he played with? I guess ultimately was it.
Who, Chris Paul?
Yeah, Chris Paul. What are we saying? Like, who's the best teammate? Yeah, it was Blake's prime Blake when he was almost putting up a triple-double in the playoffs. That's it, right?
His best teammate is probably Kevin Durant in Phoenix.
But he was old, though.
I was going to say, that's not prime.
He's still averaging 27, 7, and 5, bro. What are we talking about?
I'm saying, like, Chris Paul wasn't prime Chris Paul anymore. He couldn't still do the same thing he could.
That's what we kind of get.
Nigga, his best teammate is Wembanyama.
Hey, you see how he had Wembanyama moving? Hey, I'm just saying, if that nigga was still there, I don't know.
Hey, I wish they would have signed him this year because that nigga would have been niggas like, yo,
man. Yo,
he would have stopped
the lobs.
He would have stopped the
bleeding. Oh my god, yeah.
He would have stopped the bleeding from the bench. Nigga, stop.
For sure.
Yeah, nah, that'd been real different.
So I think that's my 4. All right, Mount Rushmore of athletes whose stories my bad, I can't even speak right now. Mount Rushmore athletes who are better stories than players.
Stephon Marbury.
Better stories than players.
Lynn Bias.
Whoa. Jesus Christ.
We don't even know if we don't know. We don't know. Yeah,
that's too soon forever. It's too soon.
Yeah.
We don't
Jesus Christ.
That was rough. even for me, that was rough.
Bring the morbid jokes forward, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Jesus
that's usually my move. If I'm being real, y'all might not agree. I'd probably say Patrick Ewing, honestly. That'd be probably one of the first people I think of.
You tripping, nigga.
I don't know if Pat was.
That Jamaican was amazing.
I don't look, man. I just.
That Jamaican was amazing.
Maybe it's because to me he's just overshadowed by so many other centers. Like I don't even know. Where are we putting him all time in centers? Like what? Maybe 15?
No.
In the 15, he's not top 10 centers of all time. You're putting Patrick Ewing top 10 centers of all time. Like, let's be like for real. Like top 10 centers ever to play the game. Patrick Ewing's in the top 10 centers.
He might be.
I think 15 is where I would say he's top 15. I don't know about top 10.
But you think you can name 10 better?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me do this. Let me cross my bridges here.
Fuck that Mount Rushmore, nigga.
I'm over here trying to do my Mount Rushmore.
Prove it, nigga.
All right. I'm about to write some. Go do your Mount Rushmore. I'm gonna put down 10 centers right now.
And I gotta agree with them all.
Oh, my bad. Randall's got to agree with them all. Try or it's null and void, y'all. Please.
That nigga ticket, man.
Nigga, please. Chat, put your hat back on, nigga. Who's you talking to?
He's back on.
Oh, man.
You get it right, nigga. You get it right.
I don't get a home ticket. Fuck you, nigga.
You get it right, nigga. I think
okay.
All right. You got that's yours?
No. So mine's is Stephon Marbury.
All right.
Definitely a better story than fucking player. Joe Dumars.
Joe Dumars.
He hates Joe.
It's never ending. I know. It's so. He'd be the last nigga on my mind, and Randall will be like, you know who sucks? You know who he's ass? Joe Dumars.
Definitely a better story than actual fucking player.
Wow, Steve Nash.
Wow. And then let's see. Who can I say? I'm gonna piss people off with this. No, I ain't gonna do that. That's stupid. That's you get ignorant say that shit. No more.
If you say Michael Jordan, nigga.
No more Garcia Parr. Is that his name? Nomar from
No more Garcia Parr?
Yeah.
Do people think he was like that great? I mean, he was well in his prime. Yeah, he was that nigga in his prime, bro. In his prime, Nomar was that nigga. But I don't think people think he's like an all-time great, like at all, right?
Okay, cool. Well, neither is Stephon Marbury, but the question is
true. But the way Stephon was moving in his prime, you would have thought this nigga was really that nigga, man.
Okay, you're right. Okay, cool. Kevin Garnett.
Ooh,
that's rough. I knew he was gonna do it because this nigga.
That's spicy.
Hey, there's a few niggas that's on Randall list. Joe Dumars at the top. Kevin Garnett is not far.
I got another one if you want me to. I can go 5 if you'll love this name. Because I know he's on your list. He's on your list. He's on your
No,
list.
He's not. I know you're about to say he's not on my list. He's not.
All right, that's
he's
my
not.
I'm gonna stick there.
All right, I gotta go Tim Tebow. I gotta go.
That might be big face.
No, he's my big face for sure.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I don't know because this other one is a big face too. Buster Douglas. Definitely gotta go him. I think I gotta go Jeremy Lin. I think it was definitely his story is way better than he is. Fuck, who else? Bo Jackson.
Man, that's weird.
This nigga so disrespectful sometimes, man. This nigga, you so disrespectful sometimes. It's not.
Nigga, you said a damn nigga.
That's true. That is true.
That might be morbid, but is his story better than he is a basketball player? That is still true.
It's just rude. Like he didn't even get a chance.
It may be rude. It may be rude, but is it false?
I didn't say you were wrong. I just said you were rude.
Jackson got injured. That happens all the time. Niggas don't die of overdoses all the time.
Hey, I should have said Earl Mandigo because they had that nigga taking quarters off the back and top of the backboard. They said they didn't come and make change. What? Shut the fuck up.
Hey, he was super athletic, but had no game.
Nigga said he would go up there and make change. Nigga, shut up, nigga. Like that folks tell is terrible. Who believed that shit? I want to know. Who believed that story?
I never seen a nigga grab a quarter off the top of the backboard, bro.
No,
not even Vince Carter.
He go there make change for $4, nigga. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I never even seen Vince Carter do that.
Hey, try real quick. Look at Cam's face. That nigga struggling with that list. Niggas struggling with that. I told you that Jamaican's good.
I honestly started to think about the
that nigga over here.
Rushmore
Hey,
game.
anyway, he want to take SATs. Damn, what's this question? Top 15, huh? If you gotta think this hard, you gotta just say it.
No, I told you I'm literally still thinking about my Mount Rushmore. Shit.
Shit, that shit is funny. That nigga like got the Malcolm X pose.
Hey, brother,
Nigga
brother, Cam X.
Struggling with that. It sounded good when you said it though.
Hey, Cam. Hey, do you be standing next to that window behind you with the rifle ready to go?
Nah, I'd have to move my couch. I ain't doing all that.
I feel you.
Hey, even worse, he be standing on the couch.
Once you get to David
Standing on the couch is crazy. Huh?
Once you get to David Robinson and Joker, that shit gets real spicy for that special killing there. It gets real spicy, like
No, it is closer than I thought it was gonna be for sure. I'd have to make a to take him out of I'd have to put one name in there that you might argue with, but other than that,
I probably know what name it's gonna be. No,
I doubt it. I doubt it. But I really want to. Now I'm just really trying to figure. I already wrote the list down. List is written down. I'm just thinking about this fucking Mount Rushmore of players with better stories than fucking actual game. Mark McGuire.
Ooh,
that's good. That's really
choice
good.
Today. That's a great choice.
That's really.
I literally just said that because I was looking at. I just looked at the Dodger game right now, and I haven't thought about a baseball player. I was like, oh, Mark McGuire. All right. Maria Sharapova.
For sure.
Kicking asses this round, nigga.
I'm trying to dig deep. I'm trying to dig deep and really think about this shit.
Hey, for sure, because she was just fine. She wasn't good at all.
They called her Serena's rival. Did win but one time, but that was the rival.
But she looked good.
Yeah.
Facts.
That white girl was fine.
Enrique Iglesias knew what he was doing. He said, "No, you come with me. You come with me. Be in my video." Shit. Nope, not doing that. I ain't taking that bullet. I'm not taking that bullet. No, sir. White chocolate, Jason Williams.
I like that. I like that one.
I need one more. Damn. So you got another 4? Oh, I thought you just got a whole other 4. Like, goddamn, nigga.
That nigga has a MySpace Mount Rushmore. You got 8 of them.
Jesus. Yeah, this nigga got top 8. The NBA ones, I find it harder to be disrespectful. I don't know why.
Do it.
See, it's too good, bro.
I got one that can be super disrespectful. And I'm gonna say it too. My honorable mention.
There you go.
Your honorable mention.
I got a feeling know who you're gonna say. One or two names for me.
I'm gonna say after Cam get his.
Man, fuck it. Yao Ming.
Okay. My honorable mention was Bill Russell.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's nigga Cam.
You got a valid point. Like, I'm just being honest.
Bill Russell. That's my honorable mention.
Well,
want to hear my honorable mention?
What is it?
I say this with the utmost respect.
I don't know. You already disrespected a dead man. You already jumped off the cliff. Oh no!
Because he is who he is. But the way niggas tell about his stories like it didn't happen 30 years ago, like it wasn't on TV. The way niggas talk about this nigga, like he walked on water. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. story is
Oh,
bigger.
fuck that, my nigga. Shut the fuck up. All right.
You would think no. I mean that in a respectful way. So hear me out. I'm not saying Michael
You
Jordan.
can't say that respectfully.
I can't. Because you not let me finish. You not let me land my plane. What I'm saying is, like, you guys see that video where they take the video game with Michael Jordan jumping above the backboard. That's how these old heads are how you thinking Michael Jordan was. Like, no, Mike made mistakes too. Mike had games to the point where he went 3 for 15, 3 for 25 too. But if you listen to niggas, they say Mike was 25 to 25 every game, was for 60 every game. You would think that nigga didn't miss. Grab every rebound, he's by himself. Like,
no, literally, it's gotten to the point where they're like, when Mike got to the finals, the other team just didn't even get off the bus because they knew they was finna lose. Like, that's how they be talking about Mike.
No.
They walked to the arena crying and begging, "Please, Mike."
Yo,
you know
Barkley begged him in the locker room on his hands and knees. I saw it. Please don't play tonight, Mike.
Hey, look,
Please,
Black Jesus, please.
They tell stories like the nigga was really Space Jam.
Yeah, like he was stretching from half court. We put 3 niggas on him, and he reached from half court.
I said Mike is still the greatest player of all time. Why do we have to put these extras on Mike to make
Yeah.
They
make it seem like that nigga was never in peril ever in his career.
Hey, you want to know why? You want to know why? Because the stories come from his peers. That's why the shit is overblown. Because when you look, man, let's be real. Professional athletes are typically the alphas of wherever they come from. To have other professional athletes calling one nigga Black Jesus is kind of crazy, bro. Like, if you think about that, that's fucking crazy, dog. And to have stories from the greatest of greatest motherfuckers, I'm talking about Magic, Bird, Shaq, fucking all of them. They all have outrageous stories about Mike. So the legend.
It's the way to describe it. Like, even when Magic says, he talked about the up and under. You know, he was coming down, and you had Warriors there, and Mike jumped from outside the 3-point line like this. He started walking, and then he did this. He had breakfast, and he turned around.
He looked at Phil Jackson. He winked at Phil before he switched hands.
I'm like, Magic, it's still moving. That didn't happen. The nigga did this.
He stuck his tongue out. He bit it off. He reattached it.
I hear you, but when they start telling these stories, they be like, this nigga had breakfast at Eminem.
Oh my God.
Up there.
Like, yo, we got footage. Like we know what happened.
Like, we didn't see the same thing.
That is true, but because they kind of do this with all players now. That's why you be getting all this. They don't know about so and so what he was doing in practice, and then he would get to the game, and then like y'all got to stop doing this about players. Like, we know they were.
Michael Jordan in the Olympics played 18 holes of golf, and then went out there scoring 30. Yeah, he played against school teachers, my nigga. What are we talking about?
Come on, man.
Like, come on, like that. So when I say that respectfully, because Mike is still Mike. Mike's still the greatest of all time. But the way they describe these stories,
it's true. It's funny, but it is true. Niggas be talking about Mike like that nigga really never lost a game. That nigga, like
Mike went 80-10-0 for 12 seasons straight.
Like, I'm just waiting for a nigga to be like, so I was at my house. I got a call that said, hey, we got to go down to the building. We got a meeting, and we got to the meeting, and everybody was sitting there. All the best players in the league, Ewing, Reggie Miller, Charles Barkley, they're all sitting there, and then Mike just walks in. The whole room goes quiet. And he says, I need to decide who's going to win a championship in my absence, and I'm going to allow you to do so. And he pulled out a lottery wheel, and he gave it to Hakeem and said, I deem you next, my king. And he bowed to him with a sword. Like, how niggas be talking about?
Hey, one of my favorite comeback to these old heads about Michael Jordan is, and I do it to piss him off. I'm like, if he was so great, how come he never beat the Celtics in a playoff game, nigga? Tell me this, nigga. But you don't hear that part of the story. Like niggas never beat the Celtics in a game in the playoffs. But like them tell it, the nigga came into the league when 82-1.
If you really want to talk about how.
What did Bird say about it?
Bird said that was Jesus on the court last night.
All right then.
That was Jesus on the court.
Bird said
but Bird was in fear of a black planet.
It's cool to see
Bird lived on the black planet in the NBA.
That nigga said he jumped to a different solar system, came down, double scooped. Like, what the fuck are we talking?
That nigga came back with samples from Mars in a jar.
The only nigga got moon rocks. Like, what?
Hey, you know what's crazy? These stories only get worse. So could you imagine what they're gonna be in like 100 years?
Man, it didn't work like yo, man. Like,
that's why don't let Wemby actually become the GOAT because they're gonna be unfathomable. He was 7'10", right? And this nigga would cross you over from half court. His arm will reach out. You try to.
Wemby was 7'12". They didn't call me.
They didn't list it. Yeah. They wouldn't list it though. He told everybody he was 7'1". Nah, I stood next to Wemby. That nigga was at least 2 feet taller than me.
And see mountains, you couldn't see the mountain because of him. Hey, this story, bro. Hey, Michael Jordan,
Wemby blocked my half-court shot from the three-point line.
Michael Jordan is the only person to jump from out of bounds, go all the way up, come back with moon rocks, and then do a double clutch reverse. What?
Mike jumped up. He took the contact, took the referee's whistle, blew it, called the foul, finished the layup.
The referee's whistle is great. Oh shit!
We gotta stop. Like, come on, man. Mike was great. We don't have to do the extras to make Mike even greater.
Oh shit! All right, man. Let's get the worst. Let's get to curveballs, man.
Kim, give me 10 centers.
Oh yeah, I got you. So you ain't gonna agree with all of them. I just now mind you, I'm gonna preference this by saying Randall was right. Okay, but no, but it's go. No, we gotta do this. Go. I got Kareem, Hakeem, Wilt, Billiam, Mr. Russell, Shaq, Moses, David Robinson, Jokic, Walton, and McAdoo, baby. Braves legend, 2-time champion Bob McAdoo. Bob McAdoo, 2-time world champion, baby. Shout out to him.
Be real. When you start doing that list, you got real spooky real fast, didn't you?
Nah, for real. When I first started doing it, I got to David Robinson. I was like, man, fuck. I was like, God damn it.
Cam. Here's the cheat code for this argument, right? So when you get into like 8, 9, 10, you got to slip Tim Duncan in there.
Absolutely, I would have cheated. I don't know why you didn't cheat.
Absolutely. You guys
because I'm not that kind of nigga. I'm not that kind of nigga. I was trying to go by the letter of the law.
You don't like to win. You don't like to win. You fucking Raiders fan.
I wasn't trying to do it like that because y'all could easily say, "Oh yeah, Tim Duncan was a center." Tim Duncan, you know.
That's why the Clippers don't win shit because they not cheating. They're not trying hard enough.
They can't.
Apparently, we were, and they got mad at us.
That's what I am. I'm gonna argue with you about 10 because when you look at what Pat did, statistically, better than 10. Better than 10. But Tim got 5 of them things, so that's your.
Pat's team also played better when he got hurt, so there's a reason there's a Patrick Ewing theory.
I mean, I always say Tim Duncan played with 3 Hall of Famers his whole career, and he argued the greatest coach of all time, so that helped a lot. But go ahead. What's curveball?
No, I don't think it's arguable. I think Pop's the greatest coach of all time.
I got Phil, but I'm not mad at people saying Pop. That's it.
Is it worse to fail publicly or regret privately?
Regret privately. That means you ain't do shit.
Yeah, because if you fail publicly, at least you tried. If you didn't even try, now you're just sitting in the house looking like me. So you want to do better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You trying to teach the youth how to do what you didn't do?
Exactly. It's like how DMX said he was gonna keep doing drugs to prove a point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to be like me. Yeah, so
That's crazy. All right, I agree. I think it's worse. My bad. Let me go back. I think it's worse to fail publicly as well. All right, if everyone forgot everything you've ever done after you died, would success still matter?
yes.
Yes.
Because success is still indicative of your way of life while you're alive.
Yeah, I would say yes, but for different reasons. I think yes because your own personal success, especially as a man, usually affects other people around you. And so whether or not people remembered what you did or not, if it affected other people's lives positively, then yeah, I would still go with the success. All right. Would you rather have every answer to your future or every answer to your past?
Oh, how's it going?
Future.
I don't want every answer to my future because I don't want to know when I'm gonna die. That's the only reason why it's a hang up for me. Because I don't want to know. I don't want it to somehow be found out how much time I got left on this earth. That might alter the way I move a little too much. So I guess I'd have to go with the past.
Yeah, I would want every answer to my past because I feel like it's the same. All right. Is it possible to be completely honest and still maintain every important relationship in your life?
Fuck no. Absolutely not.
I'm going to say no.
Well, as the only nigga on here with kids, absolutely not. You could never be completely honest with your
I ain't
kids.
gotta have kids. You got a girl, nigga. You can't be
Oh, yeah, I know about that, brother. Yeah, you got a lot of them situations to make them float.
If you have ever had a girl, you know about that, nigga.
I'll just say this, man. A woman's ego is quite the thing to maintain. I'll leave it there.
That's your full-time job. It is not the other shit.
Not anymore, nigga. Yo, but that's been worse.
We're shopping kids.
But yeah, man, that's been worse. Any parting words?
Salute to all the New York Knicks fans, man. You guys deserve it, and I'm glad you guys can say you actually saw the Knicks win. So.
Yeah. So what happened was Brunson caught it right on the wing, right? Wemby came up, right? All he did was a quick shoulder shimmy. Wemby ankle snap, right? So this nigga immediately crosses back over. Castle grabs his off arm. He goes behind the back between the legs, right? Comes up for the finger roll. Harper looked like he about to come in, weave. Comes up, still finishes the finger roll. Game over, nigga. Knicks for the chip, nigga. Greatest nigga ever, baby. Come on now. Y'all saw it. Y'all all saw the game.
I saw it differently than that.
The file's a little corrupted, apparently, from the footages. But that's what happened. I was there. I seen it. Man.
I saw it differently than that. I saw Brunson come down. I saw him cross Castle. Castle fell and twisted his ankle. Then I saw him do this wild Euro without the ball thing around Harper. Harper fell and broke his femur. And then he came down the middle, did a spin move on Wemby. Wemby threw out his hip, but he still contested. And then Brunson went up. Almost he could have dunked it, but he threw it behind his back to OG, and OG dunked it on Wemby.
Yo, you know they gonna say, in practice, Brunson could 360. He did in the games though.
Hey, Chuck, I saw the same thing that you saw. Only difference was the nigga when it gave Spike Lee some dap, took some popcorn from him, kissed Kylie Jenner, then kissed Kylie Jenner in the mouth, slapped her boyfriend, and then did the behind the back pass, nigga.
Yep.
Crazy.
I like that part. I didn't want to be long-winded, but I hear you.
I didn't want to be long-winded.
These stories,
we all saw it.
Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5. So
we all saw the same
I got a
game.
question. I got one last question. One last party question. Is this the worst NBA champion in recent history?
No.
Okay. All right, we out the mud.
Wait.
Is this
I guess what would you consider
them or
recent?
Toronto.
And Toronto.
Yeah, what would you consider recent?
Super,
I was gonna say I don't even know if you could say that because that team had Kawhi, OG, Pascal, Fred VanVleet, and Kyle Lowry.
The worst NBA Finals team in recent history.
I guess I'm talking about teams that were pretty much given a care package to win.
Yeah, because honestly, it would have been the Pacers if they pulled on Game 7, but since they didn't. Yeah, that's this one.
All right, that was worst take.
Peace.
This fucking game is about winning and losing. Me, I don't fucking lose.